Yeah. Yeah, I understand that.
No, because I just scribble down key points and like that's it. So it's funny because it's like one line is like make a map. Vendrala gets mad. The next line is bang on the stables. It's like what the fuck do I did? I like oh man. Trail steed 4 a.m. That's all I got.
Oh yeah,
What the
mine are very much so almost identical.
fuck? Right?
I
It's
have
like just like I just need like chronological bullet points. Like that's literally it.
Yep. Yep.
I got.
Yeah, Aaron takes the best notes because he's about to recap here in a second, and
I think he's.
I told Aaron I don't need to make notes because he does them for me.
yeah,
I was
right.
gonna say, I think he literally worked himself into his own position
Yeah.
as the recall guy.
All right. I did have to do a little research on trail horses before that whole encounter happened. It's a real thing. They can actually travel 60 miles based off of the type of steed, but they can only carry like 100-ish pounds, and they can go,
Minimalistic.
yeah. So I try to keep it realistic, but then I wrote down Richard in 4 days. So I don't know what that means, but you guys might be meeting a Richard.
I literally listen. Listen.
Richard was the stable
I
guy.
literally right here have just one line that is like scribbled and it just says Richard. I don't know what it's about, but
that's mine too. It says Richard.
I didn't even write down his name, so.
You did.
Oh, yep, never mind.
Oh yeah, that's
It's on a different line.
different. That's awesome. All right, well, the horses are gone, aren't they? I forgot. All right, let's
Give me 2
get.
seconds. I'm gonna pee real quick. Hold on.
Sure. Yeah, go get him, Tato. Let's see here. All right, show. Next. Right, I got the. So I'm just using tabletop audio again, and so I guess it integrates with Roll20, but I'm trying to figure that out to see how I can pre-save the playlist because right now it's like having me either A, download it, or B, choose the song, but it doesn't have loop on it, which that's like key for whenever I do D&D.
Right.
We went into when Brian was helping me set up that other campaign, there was I'm trying to think. There was a way to set up like a loop deal, or if you couldn't do loop, you would literally just download the song, like the whole playlist for like 20 minutes. You just add like a bunch of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It didn't have like a loop function, but we had to do something funky to make that work. I don't remember exactly, so that was completely a wasted line of dialogue, and I was just.
All right. No worries.
It was completely unhelpful.
All right. I'm playing Blast Fire Bog and then Blighted Forest. If you guys want to follow.
Blast Fire Bog. Oh yeah, where's it? Hang on. I've had it. I did last time. I did this without any kind of background stuff, so it kind of like screwed me up because I couldn't figure out how to get to it again. Because I'm a retard. Tabletop audio.
Is it a new playlist?
Yeah, I just randomly put it together real quick.
Yeah, you just put it in the thing.
Is it the?
Just
Is
send
it
a
in?
link.
Is it in general? It's in general.
I was using the old one.
Right, same. So we're doing what?
That's fine.
On?
Yeah,
Lord
honestly,
Keeper
don't
Crew?
matter. However you want to.
Listen, I want this thing to have sex with my ears. That's what I want.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This Blast Fire Bog is like a. What's
I'm not getting any audio out of it.
Maybe not.
Oh, there it is.
I'm
There it
just
is.
gonna play
Come on.
Lorekeeper.
It's like all background ambient because I have my audio settings all fucked. So anyway, that's how we're making that work.
Okay.
Okay.
Porke.
Let's get it going. Right. There, Hugo. To the fantasy land of a recap.
On our last adventure,
Hoo-yah!
we had made it back to Milburn, and it was late afternoon. We decided to run down to the Pirate Scurvy, and we found ourselves a map for 50 copper to get us a good idea of where the Gondendale gates are, which we found out were north of Milburn, next to a cliffside with fields of green leading up to an ocean. So we went to the Wild Run Inn to get some information. We found out that the stables were closed. They don't open till 4 a.m. and they might have horses that were fast enough. So we
took it on faith.
Yeah, we really did. We got there just in time. We bought 2 horses, saddled up, and barely made it to the gates within time.
Let's not miss the Vendrella throwing Hugo up onto the steed.
I leave all those points out of my notes.
I feel like these should be highlights.
Being manhandled like a child.
That should be nice
highlight reels, like flashback to Pugo highlight reel. They're just being manhandled through the whole campaign.
Then we arrive there with all these people, and we find out it's the 512th annual race. And we have to slay an Ankeg for its poison sacs to open a door covered in black ice, commonly known as Onxie.
Yep. It's accurate.
Is it Onxie? Oh, I got Ankange. I don't know where
Well,
I got Onxie.
I put it
No,
on Anoxy. Like onyx ice.
Oxy
Anoxy.
is the ice.
Oh, I must have pronounced it wrong. Somewhere near the Harwing Pass, near Anchorage. From there, we leave to head back to the den we previously had been to. On our way, we found an encampment. We decided to check it out. Found some scrolls and some broken stuff and a skull with a strange marking that none of us knew. We found some more tracks. A couple dire bears appeared, and we were like, "Get out of here!" And we took off to the den.
Perfect.
And it's around 4 p.m. ish.
And if I recall, we did leave the skull. We did not take the skull.
Yes.
Yeah.
None of us took the skull.
Took the papers.
Ah!
Took the
I did
scroll,
take the scrolls, though.
Yep. Which I don't think you know what it says yet.
No. It may be of no importance.
That's right, because Jayla is like, oh, this says to, if, and the.
But we did know that all of them had all of the belongings around the area had the table and the little dolls and stuff, and there was markings all over the table. We can't can't forget this. There was a marking all over the table of M. What was it? I forget.
Cochler.
Yeah, MC.
Cochler.
Thank you.
Yep. Hugo's perfect height saw on the brim of the table. A finely etched name in a childish writing of Michael Cochler. While the dolls all remained laying on the grass, imaging as residents of Milburn. So,
Feeling Milburn, I'm not going to be there anymore. We'll get back.
Can we burn down?
all right. So,
Like
did you guys make? I can't remember. Did we say you guys just made it to the hole?
I think it was left.
right?
I think it was left as like we headed that
On the
like,
way.
we were
Yeah.
in travel.
Okay, so yeah, the horses are at a trot at this point because I mean they're pretty much exhausted from the previous days or still today's travel. Going
Borrowed horses are
For being
burned out.
yeah,
stolen.
there's you know what? Oh, they're still kicking. Yeah, they're doing great. So they're still trotting along, and you know, we'll just assume that you know when they stopped, you guys gave them water, and the horses fed on the tall grass that was available to you guys. So you guys end up getting closer towards the entrance. Let's just say, you know, I'll base that roll off of that. You guys made it to the actual location as well. Give me, let's get a group survival check first. So roll that d20 for survival.
That's a 13.
Well,
I'll eat it.
Tell Mama Bear I said hi.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Guest star is now gone
We had a cameo. It's okay.
All right, so well, the highest was a 13 as a group roll.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so you guys make it. It's pretty easy to kind of find back, especially near the general area to go in which direction. So you guys ended up making it. No additional time had passed. Probably say, well, no, you guys were halfway through. That's right. So, you know, probably it's gonna be. I don't know if that was like a 4-hour trek, and it was already 6 p.m. So it's getting a little bit dark out. So you guys got the sun setting through the elder trees in the elder forest as the shadows of branches kind of wisp around the forest ground and foliage there. So you guys arrive at the entrance of the tunnel. What do you guys do?
Can I, first thing is, as I roll up, I trot up and kind of pull the horse to a walk, and as we approach the tunnel, I'm going to pull back my shirt and look down to see if my pendant is glowing again.
Yes, faintly outside of the tunnel.
Hmm.
So again, this is a hole in the ground that you guys
Right.
are standing at.
Well, we know I can't breathe the last time we went down there, so we should come up with a plan. Maybe coax this thing out of the hole.
That's not a half bad idea. What do you know? What do you know of this creature, Pugo?
I think last time I did not.
I think you rolled
You're
high
the
enough,
only
right?
one.
Yeah, he rolled pretty.
I think it was Vendrella.
I don't think I did much either, though.
Who had the +2 in nature?
Not I. When in doubt, roll again.
Yep, no.
Well, I know someone got it, so I mean, I'm not going to be that cruel.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like, cause that's why I raised the question, because there was one of you guys that got a pretty good roll on it last time we were in the hell.
Yeah.
I thought it was Pugo. Pugo got like an 18 or something.
Yep.
Anyways, it don't matter. I'll reread it since you guys
I'm
said
with
that.
that.
You told the other person. The other people. So an ankh resembles an enormous many-legged insect. Its long antennae twitching in response to any movement around it. Its legs end in sharp hooks, adapt for burrowing and grasping its prey. Its powerful mandibles can snap a tree in half. A small tree in half, to be specific. The anchage,
Here, just stop.
whatever we want to call it. Uses his powerful mandibles to dig winding tunnels beneath the ground. When it hunts, it goes upwards. Blah, 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 blah. It has a powerful, it secretes an acidic digestive enzyme that dissolves its victim, making it easy to swallow, and also takes down its foes. As it burrows through the earth, it leaves some partially collapsed tunnels in its wake. These tunnels, remnants of Unkage chitin, so it's like basically hide slash shell, kind of gets scratched off. Unkage eggs and remains of its victims. So you know all that. That's
And I relay all that.
Hashtag I do that.
Do that.
Okay.
I know that.
okay.
All right. Well, judging by that, I mean, I'm with your plan. I think we should try to lure it out. But depending on how deep the tunnels are, we could be sitting here for days.
But we knew it was out here 2 days ago, at least.
How do we know that?
Well, the drag marks from the cemetery led here when it was fresh that night we were there.
Oh, yes. So it's just fed, but 2 days ago it must be ready to feed again.
So as you guys talk, the sun just keeps setting, and it gets getting a little bit darker out. Are you guys gonna go in the tunnel or do anything, or just?
I want to do an investigation. I want to do an investigation of so like the area around before we lose too much light. The area around the tunnel. We know that we've seen the drags marks going in, and we're there again. We know that if we go in, these guys aren't going to be able to breathe. I can use unending breath and travel farther into the thing, but I'm not feeling like I want to take that thing on alone. So I want to do an investigation check on like, do I notice anything around the tunnel in the foliage that is like disturbed or just odd looking? Like, is there broken branches up in a tree? Is there some of those trees, now that he relayed that information to me, is there some trees that have been cut off? Things like that.
Fresh tracks.
Sure.
And that is 16, son.
16 plus investigation, your intelligence.
Which is +2, so it's an 18.
Awesome. What you do notice, basically, Mr. Trackmaster, because I believe you also were the one to unearth the footprints and stuff from the grave, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so you do see that it has entered and exited the burrow quite a bit. So it's not just one single directive trail mark that came from the graveyard. It's actual multiple trail marks, with, of course, broken branches around the area, bushes unrooted, and just the regular foliage around that area, just kind of disturbed in that sense. There's
Okay.
nothing else that you can see that might be like out of place. You do know that this is a big creature or animal, and that's kind of what you can deduct based off of your roll.
Okay. Now, Pugo Vendrella, let's find a way to lure it to the edge of the mouth of this hole here. I will get on top of this burrow, and once it comes out, we need to lure it out some way. And ready yourselves, and I will jump upon it, and we will strike this beast down.
Are we gonna get lured out?
We
Why-
could use you for bait.
Not that I'm fond of the idea. We also have horses.
So we'll put you on a horse and use you as bait.
Oh, this is great. Well, the party at Crossroads, what to do? Morally, do they sacrifice
do
their
you-
gnome friend or their halfling friend, or do they sacrifice the noble steeds that brought them the way to all the way from there to there?
I have a solution. I think most burrowing creatures that I've known, if you cover their hole, they usually come to the surface to try to unbury themselves.
Worth a shot.
As I say that, I'm gonna be sliding myself off the saddle and walking to the top of the burrow, and I imagine it to be having a kind of an entrance, as like it's been dug, so there's a lot of maybe a lot of, what am I seeing there, DM?
All right, I'm gonna ease you guys into advanced D&D here in a second.
Whoop, whoop. Uh-oh.
So you slide off the horse?
Yeah, I'm off the
What do you want to do?
off the host, and I want to go to the top, walk my way up to the top of the mound.
I mean, it's
That's
not
it.
really a mound. It's like
I mean, the burrow's not really like flat, right? Or like, paint me a word picture.
see how this paper is flat,
It's literally like that. Okay.
and
got
now
it.
there's a little. It goes down now, right? So
That's it. Okay.
kind of the same.
I was thinking burrow more like, like.
And this ain't nobody. No,
Got
just kidding.
Gotta get it.
All right, so I mean, you get off the horse. You don't see anything different other than what was mentioned before. So, I mean, it's,
I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna walk up to the mouth of the entrance and going to bend down and take a large scoop of foliage and dirt, as much as I can muster up, kind of rustle it up and throw it into the hole to see if I get any kind of reaction.
Sure. So muster as you may, you take the scraps of leaves, dead bark, and ants and bugs and critters alike, and toss it into the hole. Now, mind that this hole is about 10 foot by 10 foot, so it really doesn't do anything. It just kind of poofs, hits the ground, and a little bit of dust rolls as you can see that it kind of rolls down into where you guys were before.
I pull out both of my scimitars and Hugo, I'm gonna need some light. I guess I gotta go lure this thing out.
Before you do that, what if Hugo used his fire?
How do you mean?
Do you have a way to send a flame down that hole? A very large flame?
Listen, lady, as I do a little sword dance, I'm all about fighting. That magic stuff's on you guys.
I want to give this one here to you guys, because all your guys' packs come with this. You guys have some torches. I just want to point that out real quick. Every adventuring pack that you guys have, it's not like particular to just being like an artificer's pack. I think you guys all have like dungeoneer packs or like an explorer's pack. So that's between two to four torches that is sitting in your backpack, like basically pre-wrapped with like a gooey waxed torch ready to go. Just to kind of give you guys a little extra.
Oh, hey,
like,
what about these?
okay, there we go. So I would check that because you guys also do have like some rope. You guys got like a small little toolkit in there. There's some like other goodies that you can be like creative, inventive about. Of just like, oh hey, like maybe we should try XYZ, or like I don't know. Give me, I guess, some ideas.
I mean, the only other cool stuff I have is about 100 foot of silk rope between the two.
Yeah, you never know. But whenever I was a player, I always made sure I had over 300 feet of rope because you never know why you would ever need that. But I've used it every single game. Every single game.
Hugo, hear me out. With the torch, I may be able to go in and lure this beast out. But what I want, hear me out. I've been on the docks long enough in my life knowing how to fasten a net. Let me see that rope, that silk rope of yours as well. Let's fasten a net and let's trap this creature as it comes out.
That's good. And I'll hand you the rope, and then I'm going to use produce flame and light a couple of the torches.
How long does it take me to prepare this net, though?
So what do you want to roll? You want to roll to craft a net?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do. What's it underneath? Your proficiency? Is that underneath equipment or like what?
It would be. I think it would just be proficiency under my added under my backstory.
Okay.
Like that's pretty much all I got
All right,
as far as that goes. 'Cause I'm gonna blast a 20 out, and then I'm gonna let you figure out what we got. What you think is a
Yeah, survival.
We'll do survival.
Yeah, it's probably closest I can think of for
All right.
net weaving.
That's 15.
15? All right. Well, my question to you is, how many nets have you made in your lifetime?
Well,
Well, it depends on
Considering
which
I've-
dice I use.
Consideration of the fact that I've been loading ships at the docks for quite a bit of time. Literally, they use the nets to move cargo on and off the ships on a carriage boom. So, how many have I made? I would say that there is I'll give you this. I'll be fair. I don't have experience in making a complete net, but I am good at repairing the ones that have been damaged.
Takes you an hour and a half.
Okay. There you have it.
The dice haveth spoken. All right, so in the middle of this net weaving, Hugo and Vendrilla, do you guys want to do anything in the intermittent? Or I'll give you guys this. Do you want to assist him in making the net?
I could probably assist.
All right. So we'll just say with every assist, it takes off 30 minutes.
Okay. So half hour.
I don't know. Vendrella never said yes or no.
That's
What would you like to do with your free time?
I know a few knots from my sailor background.
I don't have a. Yes, I'll help.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's right. You guys are both sailors, huh?
I'm not.
Well, merchant sailor, and then Vendrella is not.
Not
Okay.
at all.
Oh, look.
Not and not.
Not.
Vendrella, this is Vendrella. Look here. This is how you tie the perimeter knot. If you do that, I will take care of the internal knots, and we will get this done in half of the time.
Sounds great.
All right. Okay. So it takes you guys about 45 minutes. Create this
Okay.
epic net. Now, how long was the rope initially?
100.
100 feet? Okay. Okay. So you got a good amount. What kind of net are you trying to make? Let's get specific here. I want to see what happens.
Basically like a gill net.
Okay.
Just a straight hex gill net.
All right. So like just a long. What shape are we looking at here? Square, triangle, rectangle.
Square.
Just a square. All right. So a square out of 100, let's just say you got a good 10 foot by 10 foot room.
10-foot hole. Just saying.
I hope
All
you
right.
guys are strong enough to throw this thing.
Now hear me, Pugo. I'm going to lead this beast out of the hole. You will have this net preset over the entrance of the hole. And just before it comes out, we will give it something. I'm going to go in and lure the beast. And as it comes out, I'm going to try my best to get out of the way as it breaches the hole, and you'll have the net, and you guys can give it heck, and I will have it be able to get behind.
Make sure you use your flying ability and get out of there.
That's the plan. As I say that, I pull a torch out and Hugo, and hand it over towards you.
Perfect.
Give it a little produce flame.
Very good.
Got nailed down now. There's no backfire and no nothing. It's the will of the way. Fire, fire,
I
fire.
just can't make big fire.
All right, and Vendrella, as I walk over to the entrance of the hole and I start to take my first step into it, I'll turn around and Vendrella, we haven't really seen eye to eye so far, but I really hope you got my back on this one. As I start to walk down into the camp or into the hole.
Why would you put those thoughts in her head? No, I was kidding.
You're giving me options.
I'm RPGing, bro. I'm RPGing, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Vendrilla, while we wait, let's try and gather as much loose brush as we can and put it around the entrance.
As I'm walking in and my torchlight is slowly fading down into the hole, I'm gonna yell back, "You might want to put the net over the hole."
You guys put.
Whatever. Let's get to this.
All right. So you guys muster up.
There's enough debris around the hole. Maybe my little fire can set it ablaze.
You might want to work on that.
Okay. All right. So you guys, muster that up. You guys chit-chatting back and forth. Looks like you're able to go ahead and get some brush. Kind of scoundrel up. Put it on the edges so that way you can put the net down. Sounds like putting all the brush and everything around the outside to kind of weigh it down to keep it taut. Is that the goal? Okay. Perfect. You guys do it. Now, Andvir is now sealed within the tunnel. And away Andvir solo adventure goes. All right.
We're gonna be standing by one of the corners, listening, so we can open it.
Perfect. All right. So, Andvir.
So now the deeper that I go into this cave, first off, so I have my torchlight, so give me about 15 feet.
Yep. Well, dim light.
And as I go down, I'm gonna make my way down to the room where I had the 3 passages.
Sure. All right. Make your way down there.
And as go ahead,
Which
no, go
tunnel?
ahead, go ahead. No, well, as I'm making that walk down to the room with the 3 passages, I'm going to look behind me that I'm far enough away from them, and I'm going to pull my pendant out and see. Obviously, so you said it had faint light. Do I notice? Is it growing? Is the light growing stronger as I go down to the tunnel?
No. Because remember, with this from last episode, was the tunnel is heading back towards Goddendale. So it's not actually going back towards the deep of the Elder Forest. It's actually heading back away.
Back towards. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, it's definitely not.
All right. So get down to the path or get down to the room where there's the 3, and I'm gonna just kind of go up to the first one to my left, shine the light down and see what I can see down the tunnel, and see if there's any wind that blows my torch out of the first tunnel.
Ooh, interesting concept. Okay. Yeah, so it just fell on the floor. All 7 of them just fell on the floor. There's one underneath the tire of the chair. All right. Well,
there we have it.
well, glad I have a
DM
case of extras over here. Let's go here. I needed the D12, and I think I found it. Yes, I did. All right, I'll figure out where the rest of them went.
Crunch. Oh, there it is.
Yep. No, whoopsies. All right. Okay, so this is the one on your left.
Yeah.
Okay. Left.
The leftmost tunnel.
No breeze, and you kind of see it kind of like buds up and ends. You know, if you're kind of like walking into it just a tiny bit, it definitely
Just a
ends
bit.
a lot quicker than you'd anticipate.
And then I'll just, same thing, move right on to the middle one, doing the same thing, kind of going around and testing,
Okay.
you know, one at a time to see if I get any kind of breeze from it.
Yep. So you go through this process. The center one reacts the same, but when you get to the right one, you know, the light goes a little bit further. There's maybe not necessarily a breeze in there, but the light kind of dissipates and continues on. That looks different from the other 2 that you just investigated.
All right, so as I have the torch in this hand, pull one of my scimitars out, and cautiously, step to step, move my way down the right tunnel.
Okay.
I want to say, you know, probably another 10, 15 feet, and see what am I seeing here? What I'm curious as to why the light is shedding farther. Is there something I'm going to look to the walls of the tunnel and see, is there something that's causing like a glistening effect? Is it a different texture? I want to investigate.
Investigate roll.
And that is a 9.
9.
Sugars.
You don't have any bonuses on investigate?
No, not me. I
Back to
bonus
the good old
on
rolls.
intimidation.
All right. Well, so
I'm dumb as a box of rocks.
yeah. So as you're traveling along, you notice that the rigid tunnels bend and weave from where you all were gathered before. After that first opening from where the poisonous fumes were, you notice that the air becomes clear and breathable. The creature known to you as the Aang potentially is its den. The dark, earthy dirt rubble lay in the cavernous tunnel that it has dug. And at this point, the tunnel actually gets larger to about 15 to 20 feet as it kind of ebbs and flows throughout where you're standing. And actually, in roll 20, if you go ahead and open that up, hopefully it moved you guys over to the correct location.
Okay, yeah. It's got
But all the characters are on this page. Heyo.
I need a stone of far speech. Could you just like put one of those in there real quick?
You can maybe buy one.
I probably could have.
I mean, there's magical shops everywhere.
No, there's not. There's the freaking pirate scurvy pawn shop.
Yeah, you only checked for one shop. There's like 1,000. There's like not thousands. There's at least a good like 20 to 30 buildings in this. I even asked, "Hey, do you guys want to go buy any potions or anything, or nah? You guys went straight to the pawn shop."
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, so
On a mission.
what's up?
On a mission.
On a mission. Yep. Yeah, you guys are definitely mission bound. Okay, so
I've almost died twice in the campaign. I mean, let's just kick it off with another one.
yeah, let's go. All right, so you're standing there. You notice that the air's lightened up. It's definitely have a different texture to it than what you were experiencing at the very front of that cave. I'd respect. Do you want to keep traveling forward?
No, that's so okay. So that's what my question is, and where I'm sitting at right here is this is what I want to do. Help me out. I'll figure out how I want to do it.
Yeah.
So, because as a Genasi with unending breath, how am I supposed to actually recognize that? And so I recognize that like so the air is cleared up. So it's just that room that has that poisonous effect.
Yeah. I mean, the air still goes through a Genasi. Like, you know, if
Right.
bad weather, you know, you feel that in your lung. You still feel that in your quote unquote lungs / giant rune holes. So I mean, there's still a point where you can differentiate that. Like, hey,
I recognize that.
yeah, this is doing this and this is doing this.
Okay. That being said, I'm going to turn and because I'm just going to turn, and so roughly about how far am I down in the hole now?
120
60
feet.
120 feet. Okay, so I'm going to turn and get his back up as far as I can, hoofing it, and call out, Hugo, Vendrella, the tunnel clears. It's breathable. I found a passage you can come with.
And before you guys respond, before he does that, are you guys doing like anything in particular or anything specific you want to do in the meantime while he was gallivanting in the tunnels of love?
No.
Okay. Just want to double check. All right. Then all of a sudden, it seems that only moments have passed. You hear a recognizable voice coming from Handver, from the tunnel. Hugo! Vendrella! What are you two doing?
Did you find it yet? What is going on?
I believe I've found its lair. It seems to be nesting down here. Quickly, take the net away, and come. I don't think I can't find it. I'm blind down here. I can't. I don't think there's a way that I'll be able to lure it out. But the air is breathable. I found a passage that the air is breathable. It won't affect you.
You heed the call.
Out we go.
We just wasted our time for nothing, so sure, why not?
Oh, sour.
I said bring the net with you.
Well,
And you the net?
would you like to bring the net, you two?
Yeah.
You can choose no. I mean, it's an option.
It's all my rope, so.
Okay. Well, touche. All right. So you two gather it out. Just takes only but a few moments. You follow Andavir down into the tunnel. All right. Do you? Okay. Let's take a second here. Advanced D&D. Did you relay to them that the air is different?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
okay,
let me clarify.
What would be a
Let me clarify.
survival strategic maneuver based off of that room?
Okay. The best way that I was going to present to the party, what I was going to suggest is that, well, as we approach the area where they are not able to, like close to the room, where they're not going to be able to breathe, I would ask them to hold their breath, grab both of them, cast levitate and gusts of wind, and shoot us into that other room. And that's how I wanted to play it.
Okay.
Kind of just like a, come on, and freaking off we go. Hold your breath. We're gonna make it.
Okay. Levitate. Okay. The only thing I can think that this might backfire is it has to be a willing creature, and Vendrella may not be a willing creature for you to grab her and Pugo by the hips and rock it into another room. So I'll give you guys those options. Like those.
So might we role play it, DM?
Hey, however you want to roll the dice.
All right, you guys, you let me know as we come down. I tell it the tunnel off to the right, and I know you didn't get to go down as far as I did because it was getting difficult to breathe. But as you know, as we get through this right tunnel, the air becomes breathable again, and it's not that far. And I can take you with me, and we can shoot ourselves right across this room, as long as you can hold your breath, and we will be fine. You have to trust me.
How far is it? How far is the other room?
DM, it was like what?
100 and some feet.
No, I was in 100 and some feet, but the room to get across. I guess that's a fair question. To get across because I would. Okay, hold on.
It's the question I'm waiting.
Let me history check that maybe. Do I remember how far it is?
You know what? If you want to play it like that, yeah, just roll. Give me a history check.
Well, help me out here. How am I supposed to get this done?
I mean,
that is a 19.
all right, yeah, it was like 20 feet.
All right, so it's 20 feet. It's you
I
may
can
be able
walk
to
it.
hold your breath and run.
Yeah.
So I can walk it.
If you want to burn a spell slot, Spencer, you can. But I mean,
I think we should save it because we don't know what we're up against. I think we can make it if we run.
Can you run fast enough?
Okay.
It's only a 5-foot difference, Vendrella. Okay.
That's a lot.
Wow.
If you guys think that you can run it, that's fine. But please go ahead of me in case you don't make it. Then I can grab you on the way.
This specific
Well,
maneuver.
I should go first then because I can see.
Well, we have a torch.
But I can see
I have a torch.
regardless.
You have a torch, so.
I can see regardless.
Yeah, you should be in front because
Yeah.
if we're in front, it'll affect your vision.
Yeah.
Hugo, give me that torch of yours. You're gonna need all the speed that you can get. And I'm gonna head my hand out like this, like, give me that other one.
Right.
Put both of them in one hand.
You guys know I'm a halfling, not a child.
Your height says otherwise.
Would you rather I threw you?
That might work, actually.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, you know, since it's a short burst, it's 20 feet. Even if you're running at disadvantage there, Pugo, you'd still make it because that would be around.
Yeah.
You know,
I move at 25, so it's
like,
over the distance.
yeah, so you're fine. Everyone makes it. You guys are good. You guys marching order. We got the trailer first, then Pugo, then we have Endeavor, forget Evander. Sorry, I'm working on it.
It doesn't
It's
matter.
a personal issue.
I've already adopted the Envinder or whatever you've been saying now.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you call it, right? Evander.
Envinder. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys make it, and then you check on roll 20. This is what you all stumble into. Let me change that. Boop, boop, boop. Battle maps.
I got no token.
There's three
can't touch.
of them there. Is it not showing?
No, they're up there. I just can't. I have no activity on it. But that's okay. They're in the DM layer, Bragg. I put them in a token layer. There it is. Got it.
I'll put non-generic token so anyone can control it, but I guess it didn't like that. So here. Do you have both of these now?
I'm good.
Yep.
Woo! We're all alive! And can you guys only see this like fraction of the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your shadows are dope.
Ooh. As you guys get deeper here into the cavern, you see exactly what Endeavor to be determined ends up seeing, or ends up seeing beforehand before you guys, where the cavern actually opens up into a larger 15 by 20 ebb and flow type of cavernous fortress per se. So 15 to 20 high and wide. There are little crumbles of pebbles on the side of the wall, along with large rock formations where you can see that the creature was not able to go through, so it went around within the tunnel. You guys can see off to your left here, there's little patches of mushrooms of unknown species, announced to you, because there's been no checks, which I've just given way too much more information about that. But you don't know what these are, but they look like mushrooms. And there's also roots that dangle down from the ceilings that you'll see from time to time as well, as the creature has gone through the foresty area. You guys just stand there, or how are we proceeding?
Hugo, here! And I'm gonna hand his torch back to him as I walk by him, coming to his left side and moving forward. Holding my torch up, I start to enter this little bit of a chasm that we have stumbled upon. Moving forward into the tunnel, or a chasm, if you want.
Okay. That's what you're seeing. About 15 feet. So this is accurate again, because I've learned it did. That these are 5-foot squares. So you can kind of gauge off of that. The jailer probably sees like to here.
Got it.
I think it was like 120 feet. Or no, 60. Darkfish.
60.
Yeah.
Vendrella. Come, let's... Give me eyes. We only have these torches to see.
My eyes are not for your pleasure here. Just gonna walk ahead of you.
Right. So what you can see from here is there are two general directions to take. There's a left and a right. Which way do you guys want to go?
I'm going to step forward and hold up my torch again to one direction or another, kind of seeing if there's any breeze or anything coming from either path.
You can dimly see and kind of hear something over in this direction. Sounds like chitters and cheppers.
I think we found our beast. Do you hear it? He's just up the way. And take a step forward again.
Can you see it yet?
Do you not hear him? Google.
Move up here.
Oh, dang. Okay.
So I can hear better.
Yeah, it definitely gets the like chirping gets a little bit louder. Definitely
Let me
no,
come
it's
with
not like a bird or anything. It's definitely of insect nature based off of your nature check from
Where are these mushrooms at?
earlier. They're right behind you right here. Oh, now there's some right here too. All these little brown
Okay.
like dots, not the little tiny ones, those are rocks. But like that one, that one, that one. These are roots hanging down from trees. Right here. Like right here.
Go over to these mushrooms. And do I know if they're good or not?
I mean sure you can do like a survival check on it.
Let the dice begin.
So 17.
17. So these are just regular edible mushrooms, and they're for these specific ones. That's a good enough roll. They give 1 health point back each. That you eat.
Okay, so I'm gonna take them.
Okay. Dropped my D4.
How many are there?
Oh, 1D4. It's now on the
One
floor. So let me try to find a different one.
You got roll 20 right here, brah.
Oh yeah, huh? Oh, beep. 1.
There's only one mushroom.
You were
She
better.
managed to find the one mushroom
You should-
in the tunnel.
Yeah, most of them were like trampled on and I guess soggy with a little bit of mold on them, but there's one really good one that you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take the one really good.
All right. There are other mushroom patches. So.
As she kind of as Vendrella kind of rustles through the mushrooms, and I'm gonna come up shoulder to shoulder with Pugo and put my hand down on one of his shoulders and say, I don't know what we're about to face. You seem to have more more knowledge about this than I do, and I'm gonna put my torch down into the dirt and snuff it out, put it back into my pack, and I'm gonna pull both of the other scimitar out now at this point.
Ugh. Got my D4.
All right. Huh?
I got my
You found
D4
it.
just in case you ask any more times.
And pull both of my scimitars out and start to take forward and let us do this, little man. Vendrella, are you done ruffling in the mushrooms? As I start to walk forward.
Well, if I don't want to die, I'd rather have something that might help me. But sure, why not? I'm done.
I'm gonna move my torch in my left hand and draw my little dagger.
Why does it have to be a little dagger? Why can't it just be a normal sized dagger?
Well, if it's normal size, then it would look like a sword.
Touche.
Short.
Hugo, touche. All right. As you guys approach. All right. You notice 3 insect-like creatures half burrowed into the ground are just chirping away and roll for initiative.
It's my favorite part of this game. Hey, I got advantage on this snuff.
Wait, what do I have advantage?
That is 19 plus 2. Thank you very much.
Oh, initiative. What is that one?
I'm gonna be straight blasting these things.
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this. I'm
Yeah.
so excited, right? I'm so excited.
Initiative. I
Right?
don't have initiative.
I don't know what it is. I don't.
Yeah, I don't have initiative.
It's right next to armor
This
class.
is gonna be
AC.
more entertaining for me than it is for you. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right,
I'm gonna
let's,
blast
um,
things.
We have no idea what our initiative is.
Mine's 0.
You never gave me mine.
Uh-oh. Well, what happened was...
Does a paladin have initiative
Yeah.
bonus?
Well, yeah.
Okay, well, I never got mine because
So-
Aaron didn't help me with that one.
Hold on, recap.
Your initiative, like, that was based off of your. Oh, it's dexterity.
It's dex, and it depends on class, though, because, like, it's dex plus something. I'm looking.
I think it's just dexterity. It's a flat dex.
Is it just dex? Yeah. Yeah, it's your
It's gonna be
dex.
0.
What's your dex modifier?
0.
Then what's that?
Dexterity modifier. Everything goes off your modifier.
Then what's the point of these? They're all crap.
We went over that.
Yeah, they're all.
While we're talking real quick,
So 3 for me.
excuse me one moment.
It's 11 for me.
Okay.
So at 10 you get 0. So you get +1.
Wait. I don't understand like what the rest of these are.
That's your base stat.
Well, that's why are they all crap?
Picked them.
You have made me pick them. I didn't know what I was picking.
I'm so excited for this one. Oh,
Yeah.
Spencer's gonna hate me.
Well, I didn't want to be. I didn't want to be stupid. I needed strength,
Spencer made
and I
rage.
needed to be
quit.
charismatic.
You're not charismatic.
I mean, I have not used it yet.
Sorry, I got so excited I had to go run a lap.
All right. So.
Just kidding.
All right.
All right.
Wait, I didn't put anyone's name next to the numbers. I know Pugo got a 3. Oh wait, I guess I mean there's only 3 of us here. Pugo got a 3. Inventor got a 21. That means Ventuela got 11. All right.
Yep.
All right.
You got to roll. You're gonna roll a niche
All
on
right.
all of them.
Already rolled.
You got them. Okay, hold up.
Okay. Avender, you're up first.
Okay,
What you
fine.
like
I'm
to
just
do?
gonna straight up. I'm gonna straight up blast this first one right here. Come down. I'm running straight up, and I'm just gonna blast. I'm just gonna blast this
Okay.
thing, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna come up to it. I'm gonna be like, "There it is!" and just go running up and just bang, come down. I'm gonna do a come down with my scimitar on top of this guy, and that is a slash. So we're gonna do a roll for attack, and that is a 17.
That hits. Definitely.
That's a hit. All right,
Yeah.
that's a 1d6.
I get some damage.
Hold up. I done blew that up. Threw it on the floor. Oh, come on. That's only a 2.
As you approach it, it's like screeching. Did you do 14 points of damage? Is that what you just said?
No, 2 plus... I'm screwing up here because I was trying to get to that. So it's a 1d6 slashing, and I'm pretty sure there's a plus on it.
Yeah,
'cause
plus
I'm
the
doing
attack bonus that should be in your middle section right here. Based off of the weapon.
Yeah.
it. Nope, I just put down 1d6. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. We did our second encounter here, and I'm screwing up.
Technically, it would have been the third.
It would have been.
Would have. You guys could have some cool coats.
I know. Viking is crap, man. I would have been so excited about that. Why am I losing this? Where is the freaking? Okay. Excuse me a second. I'm sorry.
It's like
Just-
page
just
54 or something like
move
that.
with it. Let's move with it.
Page.
There it is.
Here it is. What is it? What are you using?
I'm just straight up coming down with my scimitar. It is a 1d6 slashing, but then I have a attack bonus on that, which I'm trying to find.
I think it's like +3 or something, right? Let me look at the weapons.
I'm pretty sure it's +3. I think you're correct because it hasn't come up yet. Because we are little weak boys right now. It's +3.
I mean, technically, if you guys went to like a blacksmith and bought some new weapons that did more damage, it might have helped also.
Well, the one thing I have to say is that I have an advantage because I'm using 2 weapon fighting, so it is.
Yeah, attack 1, attack 2, then 1d6, 1d6 +3.
plus the +3. So 1d6, 1d6 +3. Right?
It's only 2, unless you're doing another. You're doing your bonus action, or sorry, whatever action.
Well,
you're doing additional action.
Yeah, that bonus action and then action surge. So.
All right. So roll 3d6s.
I have that. As 2, 4, and 5. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 plus 6.
11 plus 3.
All right.
That's all. My attack bonus is +3.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So you go up to it. You unleash the scimitars, and you look it directly in its buggy, nasty eyes as you get ready to decapitate this little beast. Its head flies off with its antennae squirming. And it falls and hits the ground, and its body's just doing this wiggling with purple goo spewing out of its body. And the other 2 are just squirming frantically on the other side of it.
That's my turn. I don't got anything else on that.
All right.
I mean, I blasted it. I said I was gonna blast
Yeah,
it.
you sure
I
did.
blasted.
So this one.
I'm all about action,
yeah.
baby.
That one's gone. All right. This one can't do anything. This one can't do anything because again, it's half in the earth, just wiggling about, and so that would forfeit this turn to Vendrela.
Well. I've got some questions about what we're looking at.
Do it.
Okay.
Insects.
Yeah, but
What-
are they like are they in the ground and like an egg type thing, or is it like a little worm just chilling in the ground?
So you can definitely see that there's a shell-like substance and like some goo around its lower abdomen area, stuck in the ground.
Okay.
And what you're thinking is the answer is yes. Spencer just murdered a child.
It will be forever known as the insect slaughter.
Well, my thought process is okay. The babies are here. Where's the mom?
Perfect. So,
Yeah.
But we're in
Well,
battle.
I'm just over here making teppanyaki.
baby teppanyaki. Let's go.
Yeah, but I want to understand this before I'm going in, gunslinging,
Yeah, if
Oh,
killing babies.
I'm all about that action.
if you want to think, take a moment to reflect, that's totally fine. Well, inner thoughts like that typically will not cost you an action because basically how it is an action is 1 second, and everyone's turn is about a couple seconds long. So if you can imagine, we're basically when we role playing battle, we're role playing a like a slow motion action packed film. Because if everything happened immediately, it'd be like attack, bite, attack, explode, run over, attack. So these are like seconds that are happening. So we're just taking like minutes to explain a second.
All right. So then, what I'm gonna do then? I'm gonna pull out my axe, like full on, just getting ready.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm all the way over here, but we're gonna fix that.
You can run over there.
Well, you know what? I needed to make sure I was okay. So I'm gonna run over to this one, like right here,
Alright.
and I'm just gonna like swing. One full swing.
Give it a good old cleaver.
Alright, roll for damage.
Is that again? This one or two?
You gotta roll attack first.
16.
Just damage.
Yeah, you chop it in half as the third one just frantic like ah! And you just went as the bug guts go flying and squirting everywhere. Okay. Mr. 3, Pugo.
Get your little dagger out.
I am just going to relocate here. And that's my turn.
No flick of the wrist?
Not yet.
Alright.
Not yet.
Well, since this one's dead, that's a forfeit there. Alright, nothing's in range.
Envender. Okay, so I'm gonna actually kind of where I just cleaved this thing into nothing. I'm gonna put one of my scimitars away and bend down and use my action to search through its remains for any kind of sac, any kind of poison sacs. And I can you want to go for it?
Well, no, that would be like you basically saying you're removing yourself from battle, because that doesn't take just a second. That's gonna take like
That's true. That's true.
a long time.
All right.
Considering to like 1 second a long time, like 60 seconds to 2 minutes.
Forget I spoke on that one. I'm just gonna charge him, man. I mean, screw it.
I love it.
I'm all about. I'm just gonna kind of like do a hack this thing down. Vendrella came over and smashed the other one as she finished her killing blow. I want to come like behind her, right? I want to come like behind her and kind of like do like a sprint dive kind of thing over top of her and come down. Oh, there's 3 more now. Okay.
No. Sorry, I'm just
I
for
wanted to come
placement
after-
wise. I just want to make sure I had this correct.
I was going after him. I disappeared. I don't know where I'm at. But anyway.
Oh wait, there we go.
I wanted to jump over and smash this guy and come down with both scimitars, 2-handed fighting. Blash.
All right, roll for damage.
Just roll damage? Okay, I don't even have to roll for attack. Dude, this game is like crazy right now. Alright, cool. That's 3 plus 2, that's 5.
All right, you slice it teppanyaki style, like you wanted. 3-4 pieces sling off of it. As you hear a muffled, bellowing roar in the background.
Bears
I
again?
perk up after my kill. I perk up. Do I recognize the direction that it came from?
No, because it's just echoing and bouncing off the cavern walls.
Oh, got it. I think Mom might be a little upset about that.
All right, so now you can do the action that you kind of requested.
Me?
Would you like to scavenge for sacks?
Are we out of initiative?
Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah.
All right, cool. Hey, first battle, everybody! Woo! Nailed it. Okay, that was
Didn't
pretty-
die.
Yeah.
just made some sushi out of
I
some
know-
bugs,
I
bro.
knew Spence
Good.
would be so
Well-
disappointed in this.
I'm gonna investigate the far one.
Okay.
Hey, there we go, Pugo, jump in.
Are you guys all like rolling for? You like what? You're just trying to check if they have the sacks.
I'm gonna bend down.
Yeah, just to see what we got.
Okay.
I'm gonna kneel down and
See if there's anything good.
All right. I need a survival in this,
Okay.
and then a description on how you're attempting to fillet these open to.
Holy freak. Okay.
So I rolled a 7, so I'm just gonna kneel down a little bit and then use the end of my dagger to kind of just push around a couple of the pieces, see if anything stands out.
It's more like a ooh, this is gooey. Like ooh.
So I rolled a
Feel
2
madness.
on the investigation and then a critical fail on survival. So I'm just gonna like put a scimitar down in my sheath and just stick my hands in the muck and start muffing it around.
Totally.
All right. Well, I rolled an 11,
Oh, okay.
so I'm just yeah. So I'm just gonna take the end of my axe and kind of still do the same, like kind of push it around, kind of kneel down, see if I see anything.
Okay. So, fortunately, you all don't know exactly what you're kind of looking for, but your finesse with the blade is a lot better than the other two's. I can tell you that for sure. So you can actually separate the skin from the muscle, from the bone, and kind of figure out what you're looking at. But I mean, you really don't know the anatomy too well to be like, this is a sack or this isn't, or you know, it's just kind of like hey, there's a bunch of like purple gooey red stuff, and I can make a steak if I wanted.
I'm probably not gonna do that.
Noted. Alrighty. So
Did you guys find anything? Oh, I want to give a visual real quick. Did you guys find anything? As I'm like, when like there's like a carcass and I'm like kind of like arm deep in it, just sloshing around.
No, it's just goo.
all right, the 3 goobers. So you guys killed these 3 baby onks, and now are you guys heading down the other way? Since this is
Well, I'd look up so we know that this. So there's this. This is an end of this little bit of a room. Like this is the end. There is no other pathway out of this room. No.
yeah, you can definitely deduct that this is
All right.
dead end.
Cool. I'm gonna pull myself out of like halfway, kind of like squish it off of me, and kind of go. Well, I guess we ought to go find Mom, huh? And put the other scimitar away, and kind of try to squeegee some of the goo off of my arm.
They can't be far. We're able to hear it. Maybe that'll draw it closer to us.
I think this one, these were the ones that we were hearing, but that's not a half bad idea. And I want to reach down and I want to scoop up some of the goo. And oh, how can I do that? I want to take some of the goo and I'm pull out my scimitar and I'm gonna like squish some of the goo in my scabbard and like put my sword back into it, so it just kind of like squishes out. Like I want that smell on me.
Do you want to bathe in it or just the blade?
I mean, it's already all over me, so you know, it's already like. I mean, I'm telling you, I like gave it the arm.
All right, you got it. You take a little bit of time. you murder this baby onk and bring out its veins and ventricles and all sorts of things and just goop and slop it on. You got a nice little purple tint of glow to you now with all the
Perfect.
goop that's on you, and yeah, you definitely stink.
What are you doing, Avender?
The best way to attract. I mean, would you not be upset and attracted towards if your babies were being killed? I think that would be something that you would be attracted towards, and that's kind of my thinking at this point. If it smells anything, it will be attracted to us. We are trying to lure it to us, no? We don't want to fall into its trap.
Smell disgusting.
Hopefully that's not flammable.
Maybe it might be.
I was totally contemplating that.
Well, best we keep that torch away from me for now.
Let's head down the other cavern we've seen.
Lead the way.
Please
Fireboy.
stay at least 10 feet behind us. I don't want to smell you.
Yes, ma'am.
Alrighty, so you guys bunch up. Ow. Grab the select tool. You guys bunch up here. Coming up to this area. Oh yeah, sorry, you're behind.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are all in that area, and you guys come to another impasse where there are two different ways to go.
Damn it. I'm gonna take a few steps this way.
Okay. You hear nothing, but it's clear. All right, so this would be more of like a movement activity where you guys can just kind of like move around, and I'll reveal what you guys see when you're moving.
I'm keeping my distance. I'm letting like Vendrella, because at this point, if Pugo moves away from me, I'm like blind as a bat. So I'm going to keep my distance from Vendrella, but kind of keep myself close, 10 feet away from Pugo. Kind of following his light and his lead.
Keep continuing forward.
Yep. Yeah. So again, just like a movement activity where you guys move it, and I'll reveal it as it goes.
Keep on keeping on. Seems like the way to go.
What is this right here?
Those are roots hanging down from like trees.
Okay.
So I kind of like moved into the mountain, or not the mountain, sorry, the cavern there.
Okay.
Well. It's a dead end.
Is it?
Is it a dead end, Pugo? What do you see?
Nothing yet. Seems to be veering off to the right here. Wrong button.
Any more movement? Okay, there you go.
Shall we?
Oh, look at all those mushrooms.
Look at all them shroomies.
Right, so obviously I'm gonna go and pick up
All right.
these shrooms.
We'll do see, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Well, there's 6. There's 2 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll do a group roll here for you. So just to save time to see how many you can find, because I'm just gonna assume that you want to look at all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
That's a 19 on my side.
I'm gonna roll for how many are there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. All right. So there are 6 plump, ripe, juicy mushrooms ready and available for you that you can
Take 'em all.
collect. Kind of actually worked out. Roll the dice where every pod had a mushroom.
Shall I get this one over here? And I go over here to this one.
Sure.
Grab
Roll
collect
for survival.
Okay. That is a 3.
A 3. You got a 1. You found one.
You need a new set of dice.
Blame the DM.
Yup.
I'm using his.
Those are more for show.
I know, right? I know, right? Hey, I started it with them. We're just gonna do it because it's worked out beautiful so far.
There's gonna be like this one moment where it's just like so impactful that a 20 hits. And it's gonna make it all worthwhile.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's been failing and making the great narrative. So.
All right, so this is what you guys are seeing here. All right, Pugo's going right.
And I'm literally, I don't want to keep like explaining it, but like I have to trail, like Pugo just like leaves and like think of like I'm picking up the mushroom and Pugo goes around the corner and like the light leaves me and I'm like, oh, like get up and wander after him.
And all this while, you guys are hearing like chirps and chitters from different areas while you're going through this.
Make haste.
Oh no, there's no. Okay, hold up though. I gotta right. We're right here at this cross section. I gotta do investigation. So.
Okay.
So we're not. So we're hearing the same chitter chatter that we heard from the other room.
Yes.
And it's not directional. We're just hearing it.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to do an investigation to hear if there is any difference. If I find any differences in the chitter chatter that I'm hearing, like if there is something that's distinct.
Yeah.
Do I hear a chitty chitty chitty, or do I like is it something different? And that is a 16.
16. You can definitely tell that there's a lot more babies in here. Baby honks.
Slaughter the babies.
Okay, so it's just more noise, more volume. Well, Pugo, I don't know if you get, and Vendrella, I apologize if you didn't like the smell, but it seems that we might be getting a little bit more covered, and I'm gonna pull out the scimitars again and have them readied.
Wait, real quick, Avenger. Sling some of that goo on the ground.
Fair enough. I'm gonna pull up the scimitar that I pulled out, covered out of this side, and go and wick it across the ground.
I want to go up to it and use the torch and put the edge of the torch to it to see if it's flammable.
As he's approaching it with the torch, I'm gonna go whoa, and jump back away from the wick on the ground.
It does not do anything.
Okay.
Just kind of simmers out the torch.
I just wanted to make sure.
Whoa. It simmers out the torch?
Yeah, like.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and brace, because I can't see nothing.
Was he the only one with the torch?
He's the only one with a torch.
Alright,
I can just see, so
I put mine out to pull out my second sword when we went into the last room. So I got no light.
Is it too much goo? Do I have to not be able to relight it?
I mean, you can, if you want, if that's the goal, yes, you can relight it. It's a struggle. You're wiping off the goo. You're getting it on yourself as well, but you can definitely, yeah. It's flinging all over. It hits Vendrell in the back of the head. It's getting on Abner, but he doesn't know the difference because he's already covered in it. It's
Pugo.
Fucking flinging it and then trying to light it.
Sure, yeah, totally. Yeah, so I mean, the produced flame that you have is pretty powerful, so you can definitely light through some goo. So totally. All right, lights are back on in the Tunnel
I
of
think I got
love.
this, guys.
Let's not try that again, shall we?
Yeah, now I get to smell like you all day.
Yeah, well, welcome.
Look, we're just one big happy family.
Shut up.
Moving. Pugo, follow me. I think I hear a little bit. I think I hear something different over here. Maybe I don't.
Turn towards the mic. What were you saying?
Sorry. Said Pugo, follow me. Bring that torch with you. Because as we right now, I have both swords out.
All right. This is what unveils. You now have a path going up and a path going down.
Like a maze in here.
It's a dungeon. This is Dungeons and Dragons.
Jeez. But yes.
Was that the phone call? We hear our voice.
Yeah. If you guys are playing Dungeons and Dragons, you need to know.
You got to read the player's handbook, Mike Wazowski.
Why you guys out there slaying babies? Alright, back to it.
But that was like in character saying, man, it's like amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Alright, so you guys got an up, you guys got a down.
Vendrella, you can see farther than we can. Please, give us a direction.
Here you go, Vendrella.
I will follow your lead.
That's your vision.
I'm just gonna like walk up ahead here, and do I see anything like in the distance?
Yes, you peculiarly see a wall of tree roots.
And then I'm just gonna walk back and be like, well, that doesn't work.
What doesn't work,
What?
Vendrella? What do you mean? What did you see?
There's nothing there.
There's
Are
nothing.
you,
Okay.
are you gonna tell him it was nothing, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna tell him it's nothing.
Okay.
Shall we go the other way then?
I'm just gonna walk up ahead of them here, and do I see anything else over here? I'm gonna walk back and be like, well, if you decide to kill more babies, they're down there.
Killing more babies? I thought we were here to find the poison sacks. So is this not why we're here? These are the young, are they not?
Can we finessely slay these ones and maybe find some poison sacs?
I can't see the difference. It's dark in here. What do you think I'm pointing at?
It's up to you guys.
Show me, Pugo. Show me how do we do this finessely.
Yes, Pugo. How do we do this?
I'd really like to know how we finesse killing these babies.
I'd like to know too.
For initiative.
You guys describe it, and I'll enlighten it.
I like teppanyaki.
Shall we roll on?
Yeah, Pugo better go first before Lavender, because it's about to be sushi roll up in here. Well, insect roll is not
Well.
sushi.
Hey, hold on. Does he have disadvantage rolls? Because he's holding the torch.
Dagger's a one-handed weapon.
I'm just kidding.
All right, Pugo.
All I got's friggin' crispy shrimp over here.
All right, let's see. How does it happen, Pugo? What are we doing? Are we?
What was your roll? Oh, what do you want to do? What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
Gonna finesse them.
What does that entail?
You gonna whisper sweet nothings in their ear, or are we gonna go in here freaking guns?
We're going in guns blazing because we gotta find something eventually. And there was nothing the other way, so Do you have to roll for initiative on these, or do we just go in and...
Gotta start that battle, bro.
Well,
Gotta start that battle.
now that I know what you guys are doing, you have the option of just going up and slaughtering them, and or just ignoring them. So it's an instant critical hit if you guys go to attack, or if you just want to leave it. Hey, we had to get the first one out of the way. All right, I know you've been dying for something. We just had to.
I needed to blast something, dude.
Yep, totally. Okay.
Moving on. What are we doing here, Pugo?
Some tan. Alright, what happened?
So what are we doing here, Pugo, Vendrella? What are we doing?
We need to find the mother, the big one.
I agree. I don't want to waste my energy on this.
So you want to leave these two?
If you're gonna kill him, kill him.
No.
That's in character?
Yeah.
We're gonna kill them, and so Pugo, did you just like walk by me on the way out?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, all right, fine.
I don't want to do
Fine,
this.
that's fine. Well, we'll just do it like this then. You walked by me on the way out, and I'm just gonna go okay and run in, and straight up square up with these suckers, and I'm just gonna start swinging. Because I can't see nothing now because you just took the torch. So I'm just gonna start swinging. And so I'm gonna go ahead and that is an attack on this guy. And
Sure,
you
yeah,
wanna
roll
go
for
through
hit
it?
at disadvantage. If you want to do that.
That's a 19 and a 2. So I got a 2.
Yeah, well, you miss. But one hits, right? Because you're hitting with 2?
That's double. Yep.
Well, it's a kill. you barely
All right.
cup it with the end of your sex. Like hooked into it and ripped out its eyeball.
Nailed.
Brain.
All right, then. So action surge again. Attack the next one. And that's a 20. But I got disadvantage, so frickin' 3.
Oh. All right. Well, you're rolling 2, right? You're for 2 hits.
Yeah, that was disadvantage.
Technically, you roll 4 times.
Yeah, I did. So the first one I rolled 16. The second roll was a 3. The third roll for the attack on the second guy was a 20. It was a crit 20. And then my second roll at disadvantage was a 2.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so you miss, but you basically go to like a furious rage and try it again and again and again until your scythe end up connecting with some sort of husky body, and it just, you hear the clanks of shell and metal as guts start spraying around, and you just get this nice spritz of goo all over you while you're doing this.
We got to get some Foley in there. Just
Yeah. And there's another one down. Alrighty.
I say, and flick the swords down as I turn and, where is the mother? And turn her, come back up.
As you kill those two, you hear a in the background.
Where did we go?
Where to, Vendrilla?
Yeah, Vendrella, where to?
So I'm gonna be like looking at him covered in all this goo, and I'm just gonna like look him up and down.
Yeah,
You know,
fresh drippings.
I was an assassin in my days, and I never killed children, and I'm just gonna walk away from them.
Oh. Well, that's brutal.
These aren't children. They're bugs.
As big as me.
I'm still surprised though that none of y'all just heard what I said, but it's cool. Just move along with it.
I got it.
Okay, so
Wait, what?
Where are you going?
All right,
What?
where are you guys going? You lead the way. So we're back to the activity where you guys just kind of drag around, and I'll help out as best I can.
Go this way.
All right. Going.
Did we not just come from this way, Pugo?
Yes. Pretty sure we did. But we can go this way.
Bring your torch. Let's go.
We gotta find this bug.
It's like an epic playlist going on in the background now. It's just like I'm literally slaying these things to like this soft, somber, epic thing going on. It's literally hilarious. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. Moving on.
Keep on going.
As we're walking through this though, like I just kind of want to like give a little visual here. Like I'm kind of like, and like every time I move an arm close to me, it's just like bubble gum stretching out. Like, oh god, yeah. Just like now I'm regretting getting all of this.
Starting to coagulate.
I'm just gooped up. We are just hauling. Okay, cool. Run it.
As you notice, more mushrooms and roots hanging down, and 3 more babies up against a rock wall in the back.
I'm gonna go over to the side and pick more mushrooms.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ten mushrooms you
10.
have obtained through your hunting gathering skills. 10.
Okay. Like 10 total or 10 in this room?
10 in additional to whatever your total is right now.
You got 10 more right
You
now.
put 10 more into your pack.
Okay.
You going to make some mushroom soup?
These mushrooms help you have health points.
And again, they all give +1 on consumption.
I'm trying to think of my future here.
Just
Out of character.
assassin survivalist.
Whatever. I'm surviving
All of them.
in this
Survival.
game.
Survivaling.
Yes.
Okay. So you see the little baby inks here in the back. Do you guys want to? Do you guys do anything, or just kind of passing by?
Pugo, I hear the same. Shall we see? Or shall we move on?
You can either keep killing the young to see if it lures it out, or see if we can move on.
It is up to you. You carry the torch, my friend. I follow you. You are my eyes down here.
I think we should continue on.
Fair enough. I have enough of this on me as I do that. I'm saying I have enough of this on me as I slink my blades apart, trying to still battling a little bit of the yuck that's on me.
All right. So as you guys continue up, you do notice that this starts to open up a little bit more than the previous rooms that you guys were used to. There is another baby Ankh just sitting right behind this rock. And you hear it louder now.
I don't see him yet because we only got 15 feet of light. I can't see nothing. I can hear shit.
Sounds like we're getting closer.
Do I see anything ahead of them?
You see a curious rock formation with bodies wrapped at its foundation. As the rock kind of spires into the cavern, as your eyes trail up, you can see that this opens up into a massive den with ceilings over 40 feet high and stalactites and stalagmites over the place. But more important, there are bodies and particular rock formations with them underneath it.
Well, I think we found its den.
Are you sure? What do you see, Vendrella?
This rock formation. I don't really understand it.
Does it seem like it's a nest, or I can't see
Maybe.
too far? Hugo.
Move up a little bit.
Oof. Okay.
It's about 10 feet.
I'll stay at your. I'll stay at your shoulder, Pugo.
That was the other way around. He stays on your shoulder.
You
So
just won't hit
imagine-
my head.
I kind of like take a leg up and like. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, so Adrela, this is what you're noticing specifically, as you can see farther than they can. But the two guys can see this now. The two bodies, almost a third. It looks like towards the edge of this rock formation.
I'm gonna take a step forward. I'm gonna do an investigation check. Do I recognize these bodies? Are they the specific question? Are they the ones from the graveyard? And I'm dumb as a box of rocks because that's a critical fail.
They look like human-esque figures wrapped in a sort of consumable cocoon.
I'm gonna go up to one of these bodies and I'm gonna see if
Okay.
I recognize them. And that is an 8.
Yeah, it's really kind of head scratching next to Avender there. I'm just like, oh, this looks like some bodies taken from somewhere.
What do you guys see?
Dead bodies.
All I can see is what you give me, my man. You're my eyes down here, and it looks to. I can't really see too much, but it looks like someone is wrapped up here. Is this someone that? As I kind of trail off.
Walk over here. Do I see anything else?
See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So as you turn around this corner, your eyes meet an object over in the corner here.
So I'm gonna pull out my axe
Okay.
and just stand there with it. I'm not gonna say anything to them.
Oh. Okay.
Pugo, you want to do anything? No, babe, I'm talking to Pugo. Okay. Right. All right, I'm gonna throw you guys a bone here.
What can I have a pogo?
All right. We got two people blind as a bat. One can see in a combat against an unknown beast. What is the quickest and best way to light an area?
Light some stuff on fire.
May not be sleeping outside for a couple days, but I want to be lighting your bedrolls on fire or something.
I have an idea, but y'all gotta talk, man.
So
Y'all gotta give me something here.
So I'll give Amateur and Pugo a one action, so you can decide what you want to do. Since
Okay.
yeah, your eyes have already locked Vendrella with the beast.
We're semi-initiation here.
To be, yeah.
All right. So I don't even notice that she's kind of like oof, just battle ready, stiffened up. I don't notice that. I'm over here, right?
Yep.
That's where we're at. Okay. Pugo. I've been having I can't see down here, and I'm just here, and I'm gonna pull out the torch that I snuffed out, and kind of, and it's gonna be kind of screwed up because I put it in the mud a bit, and go, well, here, light this because I can't see, and I'm gonna grab the feet of the first body. Bring your torch down, light this.
Just move my torch over.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are they flammable?
You hold it to it, but it looks like it just doesn't light. It's like what you feel is it's like damp and moist, and it's not something that's really able to catch on fire at this moment. Seems like the silk or cocoon that it's in doesn't have any sort of flammable material in it.
So as he does it, okay, that's fine. And then, so as he brings the light down, I notice this the body and kind of I try to rip it open to see if there's. I gotta save this. I gotta save this moment.
All right, strength check.
Thank you. That's a 13 plus. Whoop, sorry. Plus 3. Plus 2. Excuse me. 13. 14, 15. Total.
All right, you're working on it. And I'll leave it at that, and then say, Pugo, do you want to do anything?
You got this, bruh. You got this.
Believe in the Pugo. That's t-shirt worthy right there.
Dude. I was gonna say like have faith in Pugo, but like literally yours is it. We believe in Pugo.
No, I think no, babe. I'm talking to Pugo.
What was it?
No, babe. I'm talking to Pugo. Crap. I don't have anything I can make.
Go with it. Let's go with it. What would Pugo do? What would Pugo do? Besides sit down and drink.
Man, this sucks. Where's my beer?
For a halfling that just found out he can use fire as magic, I don't have much flammable stuff with me.
Think outside the box, yo.
Is there any like? Well, no, the roots would be damp. And silk rope isn't flammable, I don't think.
Try.
Run it, dude. It's D&D, bro. You can do anything. Do whatever your imagination comes up with. I mean, if you want to throw a flaming net onto this thing, let's do it. Because that's where my head went.
Well, that was my original plan when it came out of the thing, but Now that we're down here, it's still different.
Huh.
I'm real strong. I can throw stuff.
I got something that can help them. I'm just waiting to see how this plays out.
Go for it, brother.
Alright, well, I'm gonna get the net out of my pack. No. Avender, I still have this net. I feel like we're still able to use it somehow.
Okay, well, I'm. There's someone in here. I'm still trying to. I need to. Is this a person or? As I'm still tearing apart.
I'm just gonna finish my action as moving this way.
Okay. All right. Roll for initiative.
Yay! My favorite part of this game. Oh man. Well, I guess that makes sense too. So I got 11.
6.
11.
Dang, we rolled like butt for initiative.
I think it rolled more, but what was the numbers again?
I was 11.
I was 11.
And 6.
Okay. Okay. All right, so you two are going to share a turn.
Great.
So, Jayla and Evander share a turn. Okay. And who go? We'll go after them. Okay. All right. Oh, I need your guys' AC. Vendrilla, what's your AC?
16.
Okay.
You have more AC than me? How does that even happen? Anyway. Alright, cool.
Evander?
I'm 15.
Okay. Cool.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it used to be 26 because I miscalculated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
That's not gonna
26
happen.
AC. Well, nothing can hit you for the next 5 levels, so I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Okay, so first up is Vendrella. You do have
Yay.
your attacks are as of normal because you have dark vision, so you can plainly see this unkage, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So you don't have advantage, but you have everything's normal for you, which is nice. So you tell me what you want to do. It's all you. You saw it. What is the plan?
Well, I am going to use. I want to use my light cantrip,
Oh, okay.
and I want to attack it
With light.
with my light cantrip.
Okay.
Boy,
All right. Can you read me off the light cantrip real quick?
So
I feel like I'm not on the same page as what's about to happen.
I think, yeah, I don't think it works because it has to be an object.
no, it doesn't.
Light, you create.
Yeah,
like,
I wrote this down. So if I target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, that creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw to avoid this spell.
So you gotta like, it's gotta be like a piece of clothing, or like.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, object held or worn.
Yeah, so like
Like,
any so what that describes is anything not natural to the character. So for example, just sitting here right from the neck up is this natural, but this would be an object held or had. So this would be now a flammable object. But if I take these off, again, just from my head up, there's nothing on me that can be, like, ignited in that particular way. I see what you're trying to do. It's a good thought. But it doesn't work on a creature that, like a natural beast like that. Like, you couldn't light a bear on fire or anything, unfortunately.
So it's not a fire, it's just a light.
Right. Oh,
But
bad terminology on my point. On my part. To the point. Unfortunately, you couldn't light it up. That's more for, like, zombies, right? They're wearing clothes. You light it. Boom. Ghouls, you could have lit it.
Then instead of that,
Okay.
I'm going to use my command spell.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell it to halt.
All right. So command only works if it understands the language that you're commanding it in. So you gotta be very specific. I do believe it has to understand that particular language. Do you have the spell? Just
It just says one action to 60 feet.
Okay.
I just speak the command and the creature must follow, but it says unaffected to the undead. They don't know the language, and unaffected if the command causes harm.
Okay.
You speak a one-word command to a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. The spell has no effect if the target is undead, if it doesn't understand your language, or if the command is directly harmful to itself. So yeah, it's only if this Ankh doesn't speak the languages that she's commanding it in.
So you tell me. It's definitely a needle in a haystack, but you tell me what language you are intending on speaking, and I will tell you if it is received or not.
You can do this.
Well, I speak 3 languages.
Okay.
We're
You only get to
D&D
choose
now.
one. It's command. So it's like, if I was
We're
like,
D&D
Hugo, put down that knife, he would have to
Right.
do it because I said it in the native.
Approach.
Okay, so then what if I said it in celestial? Because that's like a god.
Sure. You want to give it a shot? So what do you want to say? What's your
Yes.
command? Oh, it's a one word. So you say what again?
Halt.
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 Okay. A little glimmer in its eyes. It can see its mandibles. And that's it. That's your action. So, Amander. We'll see if it worked.
Okay.
And you burned a spell.
Well, it lasts for 1 round.
No, you burn a spell.
Okay, cool.
Whatever.
So,
Use that
well,
many.
I mean, all right. So, when she casts this, do I have like? Paint me a picture here. What's going on? So she casts this. Is there any kind of like magic stuff going on? I'm over here tearing up a body. Like,
No.
do
You
I
just hear like
recognize- I have
a beautiful,
literally have no-
beautiful like harp and like angelic words come out of her mouth. Some of the most beautiful words you've ever heard. And that's about it. You can't see anything. You just see her like shouting this into the distance, and it echoes a bit. And then you hear whatever honk sounds like.
so bad because I can't. Curse me for being a fighter. Okay. So I hear that, and so I'm gonna, with hearing the jitter, I'm going to come up from what I'm doing, stand up, and make a step towards Vendrella. And what is going on, Vendrella? And at that moment, I'm gonna use my action to brace.
Does Pugo have a light still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you're able to maneuver up to behind Vendrella?
Correct. Yeah, kind of behind her and brace.
All right. That's your action. Pugo.
Yeah, that's it.
Pugo?
Oh, what would Pugo do?
What? Oh, I'm gonna use that later.
You guys heard that, right?
Why did Vendrella? What is happening?
So that would,
It's just up ahead.
yes,
It can see me.
this would all happen out of order. So you guys are in combat. So if you speak verbally, that consumes an action for Pugo. So then you'd have to wait until it's Vendrella's turn to say something, and then
Oh.
Ah.
the relay.
Yeah,
Because again, this is all happening in 1 second time interval.
See what happens when you withhold information.
No.
see.
Don't
So-
need to tell you guys everything.
No, well, no. Seriously though, like what he's saying is like once, basically, like this is my most exciting
Oh, I
favorite
can't do anything.
part of this game is once you roll initiative, it's like bang, 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 bang. It's like the role play kind of like comes down just a little smidge, and it's like you got to play on that turn, and that's what makes it fun for me. But like,
Yeah, there's no
Well,
role play.
I am. I'm going to sense that there's something wrong after hearing this.
Okay.
Let's say, and then I'm going to use my action to use mage armor.
oh,
Okay. Good idea. A faint glow of magic emulates from Pugo, catching Amander's eye as he's like, "What?"
you just go Super Saiyan next to me.
I'm gonna say on this one, I need you to roll a D100 because there are some benefits on that list that might help you guys out in this situation. It could be fairy fire, which would just light this whole place up. Like it could be great.
Thank the world. Thank the world.
Oh, sweet. I got 26. So I have a third eye again.
Okay. Well, at least you get an advantage on wisdom and perception, but you still can't see anything. So. All right, Pugo with the third eye, glowing. God, this is such a sight because you just see
Literally.
Pugo. You don't see anything in front of you, right? You just see this behind you in your peripheral vision. This glow that pops out from little Pugo, and then opening on his head,
Yeah.
like all three eyes, just like I am magic. This essence of I am being, right behind you guys. And with that,
And then
the ink does find itself in quite a predicament of seeing magic in front and burrows into the ground.
No.
I knew it.
Good job.
Where the flip flop is this thing at? All right, here we go. Excuse me, move to bye layer. There you go. Gone?
Say hi, Tato.
Did it disappear on your guys' end? Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
it burrows. All right, Vajayla, your turn.
We're still on initiative.
Just to give you a heads up, when it burrowed underground, you heard like rumbling towards this area.
So I'm gonna just take like a step forward. Really not much I can do here. yeah, there's not a whole lot that I can do here, so I'm just gonna make my action and move it one step forward.
Fair enough. Avenger?
And be like, I'm just gonna run in. I'm gonna use the 15 feet here, and I'm gonna be like, where's it at?
God.
And just run in. Because I heard it when it burrowed, it was just like, I hear it, and just run in.
Sure, totally. Pugo.
And as I'm 15 feet away from Pugo at this point. I definitely can't see bunk all.
It's gone. All right. Pugo.
I'm gonna follow suit and move up just a hair.
That's what
That's my turn.
Avenger sees.
Yeah, literally.
This is what
How much does the light give?
Pugo. 15.
20 feet.
Your radius.
Hmm?
Oh. Yeah, the torch is 15.
So you're seeing something like this.
I can see a little bit of his shadow in the distance.
Yeah. It's about 15 feet. All right. What would you like to do, sir?
Hmm. I guess I'm gonna run up here next to Avender.
Guide me, Vendrella. Where is this beast?
Right. And Hugo, you're good?
Yeah, I'm staying.
Ah. All right. You guys keep hearing burrowing as rock being turned over, dust flying throughout the air, puffs of and flumes of dust shooting out through underneath the ground as you guys see this giant queen ink pop out of the ground and rear its hooks as it pops out. And this was already premeditated. I'm so sorry here, Spencer, but it knocks you prone as it pops out of the area.
Totally fine.
So
I got lots of actions.
hey, yeah. If Vendrella didn't move, she would have had the same fate. So, let's go ahead and reveal this a little bit
Where are we at in initiative here?
more.
It's as ugly as I thought it was gonna be.
So that's it. That's Unburrow. So now it's back to the top. It's Vendrella.
All right, so I'm
thing-
going to.
Ugh.
I'm gonna use my divine smite.
Oh, okay. Go.
So it's so basically when I take my axe, I'm going to deal radiant damage. The extra damage is supposed to be a 2d8.
Okay.
Yes. Is that right? Okay.
You got this,
Tell
DM.
me. I don't know what the exact skill is.
I think she has to be successful in the. She has to be successful in a
Attack, yeah.
Yeah, so
attack, and then she can add that.
it's your spell DC since it's a spell. You're using a spell slot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means you're using your spell DC instead of like regular attack, your roll. So you're gonna look at your second page. Where should have it there for you? The second page that kind of looks like ish. Kind of. Just kidding. Wait. Doubled up.
Yeah, that one's all Fubart. I don't know where you're at with that.
Just kidding.
That's
It
old.
looks like this.
They stat one.
Yeah, I did fill that out.
Okay.
Thank him.
All right. Well, let's figure it out real quick.
It's all good. It's all good. We got first combat. It's all good. We had to do this eventually.
Or second combat.
Mortal Kombat.
Spellcaster. Oh, wait, hold on.
We never printed the other one.
Paladin. It's right here.
Wait,
Your
what?
spellcasting is. I want a quick build. I want my spellcasting. Spellcasting, second level. Spell attack modifier. Your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
Boom.
So it is your prof bonus, which is 2. 2 plus your charisma modifier. So what's your charisma modifier?
That's 3.
So 5. So it's a d20 plus 5.
There you go.
It's not the same as me.
That's nuts. At level 3, that's
Now
nuts.
looks like that's not a good roll.
Nope. Yeah, it's 7.
Yeah.
So 7.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that's.
Because Aaron messed me up. Blame him.
Ooh, okay, I don't hit. It you try to go for your divine sense of smiting, and instead of a
Wait. So, but wouldn't it? Maybe I'm not understanding.
Okay.
The extra damage, though, is a 2d8.
So you can't roll for damn. Oh, go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
so it's on hit is basically what the second part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
So is it, yeah, so you roll for, just to like clarify real quick, like you always roll a d20, and then if there's any kind of plus or anything on that, that is to roll to attack, and that attack is against AC on whatever you're doing. So whether it's against me, whether it's against this animal, whatever. So that's on that AC, and if it's higher than that AC, then you roll damage.
That's what I figured. Just wanted to make sure.
let's see here. I'll double check for you real fast. Smite. You're doing smite, right?
Yep.
Divine Smite.
I think it runs with the damage roll. I don't think it rolls to attack. Like I don't think it's a bonus on attack.
I gotta read your stuff.
We read it.
Uno momento.
Where is it?
Oh, sorry.
You asked me to read something.
No, so that's why you gotta know your stuff.
You asked me to read. You're like, you have to read your stuff. You read your stupid book.
Wait, hold on. Divine smite?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so this isn't a bonus. When you hit a creature with a melee attack. So what you do is you're gonna roll for your attack like normal. Attack the creature with a melee weapon. Once it hits, then you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. So the extra damage is the 2d8. And then if you cast it at a higher level, you get more d8s.
Right.
Okay, so technically because it didn't hit, I didn't cast the
Correct,
slot.
yeah. So
Correct.
I thought you were just trying to like cast a spell, but we're trying to just attack as normal.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright.
Straight up doing paladin stuff.
Alright. So that is that. Misses. The light shines for a moment, but then fades away quickly thereafter as Avender pulls up the reins.
Alright, and I hit my back and go, and as the creature comes out and knocks me to my ground, and I use my first action to get to my feet. Slicking off my blades. and going at, and so we are about. He's about 5 feet away, 10 feet away at this point.
Nope. 5. Less than that. It's in melee range.
Say 5.
Yeah, it's melee range. Melee range. Okay, cool. At this point, I kind of get up and use. Oh, I've already used it twice. I have to use my action to get up, and I can do.
Get a bonus.
I don't think I can do that. I don't think. Well, I have my bonus action. I have my bonus action, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack. I'm gonna give him a whack at as one of his legs comes out of his, I assume, because I'm trying to paint a picture here, because so it just burst out of the ground and I got knocked back, and then she went to go swing and a miss. What do I got in front of me here?
Side of a thorax.
Side of a thorax. Okay,
It's like
so I'm gonna
facing
go ahead
her.
and I'm gonna give it a. Cause I'm still knocked out or knocked over on my back. Get up, and as I get up, I take one scimitar and I stick the tip in the ground, and as I come up, I want to give a horizontal slash across the belly.
All right. Roll for a hit.
That is a 16 plus a 2.
Hits.
That was an 18.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah. And that, because that's only 1, we're just going to do the 1d6, and that is a 6. That's a crit. That's just 6.
All right.
Plus 2.
As you go for the slice, it hits a very thick hide and shell and just kind of clanks against it, but it still does a little damage, piercing it ever so slightly. Fugo.
Oh. I am definitely feeling like I'm not scared, but nervous about the situation. So we're definitely going to drop down.
That's what it is.
Look at that thing. Look at that thing.
I'm gonna put my dagger away. switch my my torch over to my right hand. And as I'm looking at this beautifully ugly insectoid
Okay.
standing in front of us, I'm going to cast Reduce.
Interesting. Okay, read me off Reduce.
Really?
First of all, I can't believe you took that
Oh.
spell. But second of all, please read it.
Holy crap. Okay.
The target size is halved in all dimension, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of its normal. This reduction decreases its size by 1 category, from medium to small, for example, until the spell ends. The target also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapons are also shrink to match its size. While these weapons are reduced, the target's attack deal
Dude.
1d4 less damage.
Dude.
Wow.
Dude.
But you cannot be reduced below 1.
Oh my gosh. Come in clutch.
Wow.
Like,
That's-
like you came in clutch, dude. You better make this happen. Like, that was so good. Okay.
I was
Okay.
scared for you guys at first, but now.
Yeah, we good.
Oh,
Yeah, we good.
okay, so
We're coming in blasting stuff.
I guess. Okay, let me just make sure here. All right, so the large
All the
monster.
spells I had available.
All right, it's a concentration, right? So it's just, yeah, it's a cast, right?
Yeah, 1 minute, yeah.
It-
1 minute
Is it
concentration.
instant? How's this? How does this look?
I'm just gonna, like, imagine it, like, being smaller.
All right, let me.
As you see me shink my blade off of the hide of it.
Is it? Let's see.
237. If you're looking.
237? 273?
237. Under enlarge and reduce.
Oh, I was looking by reduce. Oh, wow. Okay, so I just want to make sure to see if it...
Oh.
Unwilling... Okay. Target's unwilling can make a constitution saving throw on success. The spell has no effect.
Oh.
I mean, it's...
See what the save
not
throw
very
was.
good anyways, so let me see what happens. Okay. So it has to beat your spell DC. So your spell save DC. What is that?
Which is plus 13. Plus 13.
You got a 4. So unwillingly it shrinks down as this large monstrosity becomes a medium size. And we'll go ahead and match that on this here scale.
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. So now it's like basically like 6 foot. And so let me double check here. Does it affect the AC?
It doesn't seem like it affects AC though.
Okay, so just strength. And the weapon's strength.
Seems like it just it affects the strength.
Okay, makes sense. Wow, that's clutch. Good play,
Yeah,
Pugo.
seriously.
That's great.
Woo!
Might just
What would Pugo?
I just saved the party. All right. Okay, so yeah, let me recalculate that. So I guess, I mean, I would never do this ever, but I'm trying to think as the monster, and it runs over to you after seeing that bright flash of light being miniaturized, which, again, as myself and against my conscience, I would never do this because both of you guys get attack of opportunity as it runs away because it's leaving your space of encounter. So you guys get to attack it now as it is full. As the Ankh has full on rage for Pugo, you guys get advantage on this part. So basically, you're gonna roll for hit, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so. And then it's just...
That's 18. 18 plus 2, that's 21.
Okay, so
Or
that's a
20.
hit. Adrella?
It'd be 16. Yeah, so 16.
16 matches, so it doesn't hit.
Ties don't hit.
Yep, tie goes to the defender, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But now you know it's AC. So that way, just kind of keep that.
Yes.
Okay, so we have one attack though went through, so go ahead and give me for one of your size.
That's 2 plus 2.
Right.
I'm sorry, plus
Make
3.
them all higher than a 16 to hit it.
So 5?
That's what that meant.
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
So that's what the AC is like.
It's all right. So just remember, you have to beat a 16 in order to hit this thing.
Yeah,
All right,
that's pretty high.
more
for me.
Pugo. Let's see what happens.
Nah,
Oh my
Hugo,
gosh.
You good? You got-
It is flustered. It goes for the mandible attack at you, but misses because its depth perception is now off. That it can't quite grasp that what it's attacking at. So instead of it reaches too far over your head and misses completely. And that gives us back to Vendrella. That's it.
So now I'm going to use the Divine Smite.
Or you gotta attack first.
But
Then.
I'm letting him know what I'm planning on doing.
Alright.
Gotcha. Go for it.
Attack roll.
He's 14.
Plus
Froze.
14. Okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Even though it's
Listen,
smaller,
Eric.
it still has armor. As it just your battle axe kind of chinks against its abdomen, but I don't know what the back part of the.
So if I rolled 14,
Alright.
wouldn't I then roll again for the? Do you have any-
It's only on hit,
Yeah.
so on hit effect.
Only
Yeah.
hits.
So that's
So you
what the
gotta- you
AC
gotta-
means.
You gotta beat AC. So if it has 16, you
Well,
gotta.
okay.
Yeah, let me explain it like this. On hit means you do damage. So if you
Okay.
do damage to it, you get to then do bonus damage. Just think of it like that. Like you get to do like extra.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Cool.
way.
But no, definitely a good question there. All right, so Evander.
You guys are still directly behind it.
So she just took a step, chinked this thing on its way by, right?
You did. Oh yeah, she did, but
Well, I chinked on the way by, and then she got. So and then she went for a double swing there. Well, she actually made the hit. Excuse me. Didn't make the hit, but chinked her on the way by. So I'm gonna use my action here, and I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna take off after it. I mean, I'm just gonna like straight up just ditch the dirt,
sure.
go after this thing. It's going after Pugo, and he's my guy. So I'm like, I take off after this thing, and I'm gonna jump onto the back of it as it's going after Pugo. Like literally just straight up surfboard dive to try to get up on it with putting my trying to get one sword around the
Right, so
neck of this thing.
timeline wise, it's already at Pugo. You're over here, so you have to run 5 to 10 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
Right,
So first,
which shouldn't be a thing.
you got to roll for acrobatics.
All right, I'm with that. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Now we're D&D. Let the dice do the do. Shit, that's a 2. That's a 2.
As Evander gets this inspiration after his comrade has just sliced at the mandible, but did not necessarily make contact. He furiously runs after it, trying to protect his dear friend Pugo. With both scythes, jumps, doesn't connect, misses completely at the butt end of it without ever touching it, face down into the dirt of where it just came out of the
That's a
ground.
good.
Face down, Evander.
There you have it. Prone again.
All right, Pugo,
I can't see anything. We're in a
magical
tunnel.
boy wonder with a now equally sized ant beast thing in front of you.
Flopping around chasing
Yeah.
it.
What the? Oh man, this would be great seeing live action play of just like
I'm so in. Guys, give so much description. Let's go.
All right.
Everything. Let's just.
All right, Pugo. What else is in your magical spell book of stuff I have no clue about? Which, by the way, we need to send me all of your guys' character sheets so I can figure things out.
Right. 2.
Okay, so, all right. What tricks do you have up thy sleeve? Next, there, Pugo.
My teammate's positioning is really making it difficult.
Don't tell me you got cone of something.
Just do it, bruh. Just do
I
it.
do.
Do it. Just do it.
You did a really good build.
I used
I've not even seen it, but I'm just assuming that's a pretty good build already. All right.
I blasted everybody in the last game.
And moving's an action, right?
Okay. Yep. So action. So
Yeah.
it goes action, bonus action, reaction, and then that's like basically what you can do in your turn. And so on and so forth. Ooh, just cracked my brain.
Yeah, I'm going to move since I have my halfling nimbleness. The medium's larger than me. I'm gonna move past the Ankh and Avender to behind them as my action.
20. Okay.
Does he have a bonus?
No.
Can't do another one of the bonus action?
No, sir.
So what's the
Who's
nimbleness do again?
next?
It just gives you advantage on?
It allows me to move through a space occupied by a creature or person that's considered larger than me.
Yeah, I say, because you move through a space with somebody occupying it, it cuts your speed in half.
Well, like, if you were blocking a door, I can go through the door or through the area without being, or not blocking a door, but if you're in the doorway, two people can't pass through, but I can pass through. At least that's how I'm reading it.
Okay. That works.
So to clarify on that, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Troy, like, and you have the advantage on that, but like, if you do just talking about combat and moving around and stuff, just as basic movement and stuff. So if I'm right here next to Lindra, so if I went to move to this outside space, my movement is cut down because I have to move around her. So just pointing that out. So if you have 30 feet of speed, 30 is your speed, you can move 30 feet. If I move around somebody, you only got 15.
Halfling nimbleness.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's only one sentence of description.
Yeah. I kind of assumed so. It's probably on like the second page of the character builder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it. I don't know if that invokes attack of opportunity. We'll just say no, although that's probably a debatable subject with D&D. So
I was gonna say
Right.
that's actually really open. That's actually a very fair question to raise. 'Cause
I think
it's still well, no, it's still an action for movement.
it is an action. Yeah.
So it would invoke opportunity.
Well, let's just play this out real quick, just for advanced D&D fun.
Yeah.
I move
Okay.
here. I turn here. I move here. I turn here. I move here. I turn here. Move here. Using nimbleness. So,
Got it.
because it gives to pass through. So, and again, that would be like instead of going 5, 10, 15, 20, it'd be
Right.
5, 10, 15.
Right.
So,
I got you.
but it is a medium size now, and he's a small size, so it still activates. So yeah, looks good. Sounds good to me. Let's move you back up over here. All right. So it turns around. Goes for an attack on Abender.
How do we have an attack? Let's play it out. Here we go. D&D.
Okay. Oh well. Oh, maybe you're at a 16, right?
15.
So I'm at a not natural 20. I'd have to get a 4. Roll the. Oh,
It's over there now.
that just went
It's
over there.
now.
Yep.
It's gone.
Gonna roll with D.
Yep, it's good.
Oh, I got another one somewhere.
All right, guys. If I get blasted,
Okay.
it is not because I've been cutting down.
This is a mini
I swear.
D4, but yes. So this
Oh, dude.
work.
Check it. Run it.
It's a 1, so that it did hit. It goes for bite.
Didn't.
So what it is it's 10 slashing damage and 3 acid damage.
Oof.
You are also now grappled within its mandibles.
But you said it didn't hit?
It did hit. Yeah, so it had an 18. Sorry, 19.
All right.
So
10. What was it? 10. What was the
yeah,
poison?
10
damage?
slashing, 3 acid damage, so 13 total.
Whew.
And then you're also grappled. So the escape is a DC 13. So basically what that is
on my turn.
yeah, all your turns start in its claws. So until you roll a DC 13, you can't.
I'm.
Huh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I'm in his. I can't move.
So I will give you guys a little DM note just to give you a little inspiration during this fight. It cannot move. It cannot attack anybody else. It is literally just stuck there on Abender.
It's wrapped up around me.
Yeah. Giant mandible claws.
Got me. I'm blasted right now. I'm in bad shape too.
All right. Okay. Madrila. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna run at it again and just try to just hit it head on. That's a 10.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit. So its AC is 16. So it's pretty high. This is a big boy. And it just kind of chinks again. You just see some sparks flying this time. I think it hit like a really tough patch in the area. All right, Evander. So you're rolling a D20 right now. You're shooting for a 13.
Here we go, ladies and gents. That's a 4, bubs.
All right, Pugo.
Loaded die.
That's it.
As I just do one of these.
Oh, what can I do? What can I do?
Something good.
Help me out, team.
Avender, Vendrilla, do you trust me?
Do some dirt.
Even though that's my action.
I'll just give it to you.
We'll call it Foley.
All right, what's your next move here? Pugo.
Run it, bruh. Just run it.
I'm gonna cast reduce, or not reduce, enlarge, and I'm gonna burn one of my first level spell slots to do twin spell.
Okay.
And I want to cast it on Avender and Vendrilla.
Interesting.
What?
Okay.
What? Okay.
Do
Okay.
all right. I think it just succeeds, right? Oh wait, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, because if they're willing, then yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, if you guys are willing, you guys basically like double size and some extra bonuses. All right. Well, this is definitely a turn of events. So
You get extra 1d4 damage.
jeez, I'll have to rearrange these.
And you can probably pick the thing up and throw it.
It's
right.
1/8 its
Oh, I
weight,
got
right?
this.
I mean, I got
Oh, I got the.
Yeah.
I got this bad, bro. I got this bad. This wait. I got this.
holy poop. Hold on. Is multiplied by 8. Okay, the only backfire is this takes off your concentration on reduce on
Yep.
bug. Now,
You can only do one spell at a time.
so I'll give you the option. You
Concentrates.
can do that because twin spell would absolutely work here, but it breaks concentration. So you tell me what you want to do.
Let's roll with it.
Have faith in me.
Hugo just became tiny.
Real tiny.
Okay.
So let's get just on a OOC real quick.
Good. Yep.
So the ankage is what can I get a B-size chart? Like it was like on the large scale
Yeah.
originally, and so now that puts I'm on a medium scale at this point.
You're on a large scale as well.
I'm at large as well. That's what I thought. Okay.
So now you get advantages on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Yep.
And you get 1d4 extra damage on your attacks. That hit.
Heck yeah.
Your weight is multiplied by 8.
Multiplied by 8. Oh man, I'm
Not
a heavy
the
boy.
strength, but the weight. So you
The
do
weight,
become
yeah.
denser, is basically what it says.
I'm a heavy boy.
This is a large monstrosity, so you guys are now just the same size.
We're equivalent, literally. Yeah.
Okay, so
But he's back to normal, but I got advantage.
so this is what it looks like now. Pugo is literally tiny.
Yeah. All right.
Clash of the Titans.
What's the? Dude, I'm loving this. Like, if I wish we had artists on the fucking thing right now because the fan art that would be coming from this is ridiculous. All right. So who's up in initiative?
Pugo went. Yep. So I have no clue what happens with you and the mandibles and stuff because like there's this weird shift of sizing that happened.
Well, you know what?
It would scale to the same.
I would say let's make it fair. Yeah, let's make it fair. I didn't like burst out or anything because he just grew up and I grew up at the same time.
Yep. So.
Although that was my thought, but I forgot about the concentration.
It does all that there. So it. Yep. So since you're grappled, it auto hits for another 10.
Oof.
And then it's Vendrala's turn.
That's a death save.
Oh. Okay.
So again, gonna go try to hit it.
Okay.
Hopefully it does something this time. All right, 17.
Yeah. There we go. Hit. Roll for damage. You're gonna do smite. You're gonna do all the things.
Yes. Okay. So what do I do now?
Are you
Nice.
using your axe?
Yeah.
So your 1d12 for your axe.
Okay.
Then you get what? 1d4?
Yeah.
1d4 extra.
Yep.
For
I'm
extra.
large.
Okay. That's a okay. And then the D8. This one, right?
Straight coming in with the axe pain.
Time to slice off its
Is that
mandibles.
10? That's 10, right?
Yeah, this is some d8.
I'm just over here.
Oh,
I'm just like this.
Wait, Spencer, I'm so sorry.
That's-
Um,
Okay. 6.
what are my tiny D4?
Okay, so no, what do I got?
Yahoo.
Okay, my D4.
So your axe hits for 6.
Okay, so 6.
D floor.
Then
on
your axe hit for 6,
That's
and then
actually
smite hits for
underneath
6.
Okay, 6 and 6. And then 7.
It's actually
okay.
only 6 damage because of I forgot. Wait. Yep. Yep. It's 6 damage instead. Is it still a hit? Still knockout? Okay. All right. Well, we tried. Okay.
Yep.
Vidrella.
I literally had 6.
Oh.
I literally had. I'm
What's your
out,
health
bro.
pool?
You got
Like
everybody.
20?
Huh?
What's your
What?
health pool?
I'm at
Lost.
20.
Spencer, so what happened?
Spencer's.
Oh.
They were calculating his
I'm
death.
20, but I already got blasted before this, so then I got grappled up, and then that was it. So
When?
that was
When
another
did you get
6. That was
blasted?
it. What are you talking about? You hit me for.
Are you talking about previous or just this fight or like previous in the day?
And yeah, during this fight, you hit me for a 10 minus. You hit me for 13 damage before, and then you just gave me another 6. That's 20, dog. I'm out. Yeah, we're good.
You know, you have one.
I've been
That's
following my
19. 13 plus 6?
What are you talking about? 13.
19.
I got 1 point.
Okay, you're in the game. All right. Sorry, Vidrella.
I'm
Okay.
Oh,
So I don't know.
You got your axe did 6.
Okay, so I got 6 and 6.
Okay, 12.
Yes.
That's your radiant as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so 12. What was your radiant damage out of that? 6?
Well, it's 6 on the axe and then 6 on radiant.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, when that light hits its abdomen, it hits it hard, dealing double damage as it has. Oh shoot, what was it called? It is susceptible to light, and as it's radiant damage, it takes a double damage. So you did a total of 18 points of damage.
Dead girl coming in hot. Coming in hot.
Finally, I can use that.
Hey,
Oh, wait.
that's a big hit.
Uh,
That's a big hit.
1d4 additional damage. You're enlarged.
Roll. Roll
Yeah,
it.
didn't we roll? Okay.
It's calculated in.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Listen, you changed the numbers on the paper. That's all that matters. This is going. The numbers are
Okay.
going down. Okay, so perfect. Okay, that's from enlarge. So,
A lot of numbers, so.
all right, Evander, 13. Let's go.
Dude, I'm grappled.
Yeah, you have to roll a 13 to ungrapple yourself.
No, I know. Okay, ready?
Oh, did you just mark that?
I don't get it. Is
Doesn't finally
grapple?
hit.
I get advantage on strength checks right now.
Well, it's.
Is grapple?
I mean, it's a
Grab-
straight
I-
roll.
It's just a
The
straight roll.
escape.
It's
It
a
just
straight
says
roll.
escape is DC 13 until the grapple ends.
You still
It's
use it, you
freaking
still
8,
use it.
dude. It's 8. So there you have it.
Hugo.
No. Spell slots are like ammo.
While y'all were chit chatting over here, I'm dying in this bug's arms.
Tunnel of Love. I predicted it. That somehow
Isn't there a
He would be
song like that?
I don't know. I think so.
Dying in an aunt's arms tonight.
All right.
I guess
Uh,
I guess I'll be spending this week rewriting a character.
Yeah, I might.
I'm just gonna use a firebolt. Give it a little
Crispiness.
little crispiness.
Yeah,
BBQ thorax.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say, where are you targeting that? That's all.
Aiming low, cause your guys are way up there.
Yeah, it's very safe to say that Amander is definitely underneath crotch level. Oh, sorry, Bugo's underneath crotch level at this point.
I'm shooting for feet.
But I'm like the same size as this thing, so
Yeah, but you're in its arms like a little baby, like the ones you killed.
you just cradle it.
So what 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be 10.
Woo!
I gotta roll for a hit.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot to roll for a hit.
Roll for it.
Overhit DC
15.
13.
Okay.
What'd you say?
You froze.
What?
Raising weird dad.
Oh, there you
Go.
are.
What was your hit?
Hit's 15, so we did not hit.
With your DC? You had your bonus?
I'm sorry, I can't. Oh no, I forgot to add bonus. No, that makes it 20.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm about to say, yeah, you guys both have a +5, so. Alright, it hits. You deal 10 damage. Again, it is susceptible to fire damage, so it deals double damage here. So you do 20 points of damage.
Yo.
As it burns off 2 of its hind legs in a clean shot underneath the underbelly. Pew!
You shoot a leg off.
You just blast like here. Blah!
All right. This thing is not happy. It actually drops Amder, moves over to Vendrella right here, and goes for an attack. The attack does hit for 13
Oof.
damage. So 10 slashing. Oof. And 3 poison damage.
Oof.
So,
Your health.
right, I got that right. What was it again?
13.
13.
10 slashing, 3 poison, or sorry, 3 acid, and you same size, so you're not grappled. You're just fighting.
And you don't have any resistance to poison or anything, right?
Yeah, resistance is just half of the number. So if you're like resistance to
Yeah, no.
XYZ.
So it wouldn't be like 13
All right,
or 16.
it is Vendrella. Now it's your turn.
13 and 19.
All right, Vendrella.
So
Go.
Vendrella slashes.
What you got?
Round 2.
Right? We made it through the
Just
first round
6.
of combat.
Did 13 damage to your 19 health. So you only have 6 left.
Okay, so then I am going to I'm thinking, hold on.
Jump on it. It didn't work out for me.
It didn't work out for me.
Huh.
You can do it. He
Okay.
just coming at you like this, like.
Yep.
Give you some mandible.
Yeah.
Whoosh-bah!
So I'm just going to attack it.
Okay.
Regular attack it.
We get some axe action.
Ask you
It
a
does
question.
not. It does not do nothing. Or does it? I don't know.
It's 13.
That's 13.
Oof. Swing and a
Plus
miss.
nothing.
She should have a paladin. She should have a plus on that.
Plus,
Maybe.
right?
What is it?
Plus whatever it is for your
What is
weapon.
it?
So, like page 50 something in the player's handbook.
Pretty sure it's.
So it's like your weapon gives you a plus to damage based off of what
Pretty
it
sure it's
is.
dope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dose on the axe.
Oh wait, hold on.
But you guys described it
Proficiency.
up as-
Sorry, proficiency is. So you add
Yeah.
your proficiency to it. So let's just say you chose a hand axe and you were proficient with it. You automatically get a +2 on top of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it would be. I have 2. 15.
On top of 15. Yeah, so 15.
All right. So you slink in a cheek as it graces off the armor once more here, and Avender lands on his feet after being dropped. Give me acrobatics. Let's see how you land here.
Yeah, let's do that. I was just like, there's no way I just land on my feet here.
I can't say it's a far drop, though.
It's a 13. It's a 13.
All right, you land on your feet. A little stumble here and there, but again, I mean, you're the same size now, so I was just like, it's kind of like just dropping one arm and kind of. That's what I was getting at. All right, so
I wanted to jump this in here, and I apologize, but I wanted to say this just as advanced D&D real quick. The bug dropped me and then went away. That's opportunity attack.
no, because it didn't move out of your range. It has to disengage. So basically, if it goes like this, there's a space here. It's disengaging from combat, but it just moved over one space. So it literally just kind of like sidestepped, like.
Got you. It's still in. It didn't like try to run
Yep.
away. Got it. I didn't. I was trying to gauge because I didn't know how we were size wise. I didn't know.
Oh, you guys are all same
Anyway.
size. Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Right. No, I just didn't know like distance wise, like how far she was away.
Yeah.
So anyway, fine.
All right, guys, we're close here. We could hopefully finish this up with the in this tonight. If you guys want to keep going, or
I'm gonna let you guys call
you
it
guys
on
want
that
to
one.
pause.
I'm gonna let you guys call it on that one. We're in the midst of combat, so we have run over time.
You have like 20 minutes ready. Your guys' choice.
I'm okay. Let's pause this one. Let's run this one next week. Let's pause this one. We're right in the middle of combat. We got giantized. I almost died again. I got dropped on my feet. I am ready to get some back into the action. Anybody else? No? Come on, we're doing a sign-off here.
I stopped taking notes about halfway through the last tunnel, so.
That's pretty
That is
repetitive.
terrible.
anyways.
And you're fired.
Well, let's see. I can gauge how long this is gonna take. Are you gonna go for a hit, Spencer?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on this thing. I'm gonna straight
All right, give me
blast
20
it,
real
just
quick.
as you. That's cool. 14 plus 3. That is a 40, 56, 17. That is a hit.
All right, yeah. So hit. Roll for damage.
All right, I'm gonna give that 6. Boom, and that is a 2. And that is a +2 on the scimitars. But I'm gonna go ahead and use my on that one. I'm gonna do my action surge, and I'm gonna attack again.
Wait. So it's 8. Get a D4.
Yep.
So add that to your first one, and then do an action surge into your second attack.
So D4 was a 3.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do my second attack, which is that's a crit, son. That is crit, son.
Right when it counts.
I'm so excited.
All right, roll for damage on the second attack.
All right. That's a 3.
Okay. So,
And then the 4, right?
yeah. So 3 automatically turns into a
And D4.
6.
Okay, and then so yeah, because of the plus D4. Okay, so I don't have to roll.
No, roll the d4
So you
because
just
the
added
crit doubles the damage on the attack roll.
All right, and that D4 is a 4.
Okay.
Max damage.
Oh shit.
Max damage.
All right.
have one hit point.
Yo.
If-
So that actually
It's
that was
fun.
good. It's stumbling.
Whew.
You cut off a couple more legs. The back end is like bleeding, gushing some purple goop. It is stabbling and wobbling. Drela, finish out the night. Do you want to roll for attack?
Can I just give a small bit? As it drops me down and I turn around and I pull out my other scimitar and turn to it and I start hacking away at it, I'll be like, I'll give you teppanyaki just like your babies. And I just start hacking away at this thing.
Your blender over there.
Blender. Avender the blender.
Blender. Avon blender.
If you Avon Blender. Avon Blender. So we have What Would Pugo Do and Avon Blender. 2 t-shirt designs. What would you do, Vinton?
Finish it off.
Alright, so let's just try. Pray for the best.
What are we doing?
That is nothing. It is a 9.
Okay, definitely nothing. Again, chinking away at the back end, and you were inspired by, Avon Blender, but you couldn't do it. It's okay, Pugo.
Well, I'm gonna use a firebolt again.
All right, roll for hit.
16 plus 5, that's 21.
Hell
Roll for
yeah.
damage. Please let it be high.
That's a solid 3.
All right. Fuck. No way, it was a 3.
Blast.
Wait, is that a cantrip? You're doing a cantrip right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you cast
Yeah.
it at a level 1?
No.
Oh, what?
Unless I use something else, maybe. No, that doesn't work that way, no.
Bah. Bah. Bah.
All right. This thing is hurting. It's in pain. It's got a little bit of a singe, of a scorch to its back end. It feels like it is definitely suffocating underneath the weight of these 3 strangers. And it rears up to do another attack here on Indrela. And, well, actually, nope, yep, sorry, I rolled a 6 and it ended up on you, I'm sorry. It'll roll for attack. And the attack meets, so defender succeeds. Vidrela, it's your turn. So it goes up, tries to aim for it, but it's weary as it stutters and shakes as its giant claw towards you.
Kind of misses a bit.
12 plus 14.
So, yeah, it's still 14.
And the same, right back. Just both of you just trying to parry, get these attacks going. Avender. Avon Blender.
Blows.
Avon Blender! So as I come out from my thing, I rear back and kind of flick some of the goop off that I've been hacking out of this thing. I look down and see Vendrella chink off its scales again, and I rear back and go for a stab through the thorax to put it down for good.
Hit.
That is a 12 plus 3 is 15.
You miss.
But
Unfortunately,
I'm gonna use my
it goes up instead of in, so you kind of misgauge. But it was so close.
All right. It's okay
Pook.
because bonus action I can attack again.
All right.
Right? No, it's action surge.
How many you get? I think you only get what, 3 of those a day?
Is it 3 a day?
I'm pretty sure it's limited. I don't think you can.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's limited per day.
Relentlessly.
And I'm pretty sure you're right. It was 3. But I can attack on a bonus action if I spend one of my superiority die.
Sure.
But that was with using action surge. So never mind. Forget what I said.
Go. Send it home.
One more firebolt.
All right. Roll for hit.
That's 18.
It hits.
There it is. There it is. Pugo for the win. Pugo for the
And 6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. As the magnificent Pugo
How you do it, Pugo?
gently lifts his little baby toes off the ground as his glowing mage armor and third eye are in full glow. He just winks,
Still holding the torch.
winks
too.
at it, and points his little finger. And just this tiny bolt flies out, and a straight arrow and pierces through the skull of this Ankh as it cries and crumbles to the ground with a smoking solder of a bullet out the back of it and flops to the ground in front of you guys. And that's what will end our session tonight. Took a while, but we got there. So,
Nice.
what we'll do is we'll do a everyone is actually going to be level 4 now after this.
Oh,
So
we're gonna do level 7.
level up. Yep, you guys do it on your own. We already went through it once, so good luck. No 26 armors
thanks,
anywhere. I'll say go back, do it again if I see that. Well, like maybe 18 now. 16, 17, 18 maybe. But now you guys get options for feats, additional points. There's a lot of different things, but this will also let you get to know your character a little bit more, a little bit better, and also allow you to take things that you're like, I wish I would have got this for my spell or this for my. So you guys are level 4 now. Congrats. There's enough adventuring, exploring new worlds and areas, along with fighting beasts and things. So that did merit a level up here for you guys. And what we'll do is it doesn't take effect until you guys hit your next inn. So when you guys basically go to sleep and wake back up in the game. So you just come prepared with your character sheets at level 4. And then we'll see you guys next Monday.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
All right.
You were lagging a little bit.
See you
there,
guys.
but maybe it was on my side. All
I see.
right, bye.
Bye.